The glasses, yes.
They're literally
Hello,
the same.
I'm Chris Solo, and welcome to the Fabled 42, where we build community through friendship, gaming, and chaos. You're currently watching the Realms of Ukodor, and you can catch us live every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Time here at mixer.com/Fabled42. But because we had some technical difficulties, I'm just going to start it right out the gate. Right out the gate, we have so many things going on today. We're going to do a video game giveaway. Kresgar isn't in chat, so go for it.
Someone else can win.
Exclamation point raffle to enter in this mid-show, or the opening giveaway, because just because. So we are super close. I think we're at like 96-97% of our partner goal. If we hit that partner goal today, we are giving away a lot of shit. We're going to give away a beard t-shirt. We're going to give away Adventures in Middle-earth book bundle. We're giving away some other epic video games and other crazy shit. So please continue to spread the word with everybody else. Let me get back into my announcement. So until we hit that partner goal, once we hit the partner goal, we'll be able to apply for partner here in Mixer. And once we become a partner with Mixer, we'll be able to help boost Mixer's community. And by doing that, we can do that through subscriptions, because every subscription that you give to the channel helps the channel grow, and the channel also helps Mixer grow. So until then, unfortunately, the only way to support the channel via subscriptions is through Patreon. We have 3 subscription tiers, which is $5, $10, and $20. Each one gives you 2 inspiration die and 2 healing potions that you can use throughout any of our shows. The other way to support is go ahead and check out our Ukodor menu in Mixer, which is the Ember menu. You can donate Embers to give the players potions and inspiration die. Either way, all you have to do is tag one of the moderators or myself in the chat and say, hey, this potion is for Jadobi. I will try to bring that potion in as organically as possible in a narrative. Sometimes I just throw it at them. So we'll go with that when it happens. Big shout out to our longtime sponsors, Kraken Cove. Everything that you see that is 3D printed is from Kraken Cove. So please check them out. And also, as you can see, we're on a different platform. We are Vorpal powered. Please go ahead and check out Vorpal board. They just had a Kickstarter. Thad, please let me know. I can't remember if you have the continuation thing or not, but it's a really awesome program that will elevate your virtual board games, D&D shows. What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out the handshake for Vorpal power.
12 hours left. Holy shit, there's 12 hours left. Go ahead and get your copy of Vorpal board. I apologize for not being up to par with that. Big shout out to our other sponsors of the channel and network: Master Monk Gaming, Tabletop Things,
Master Monk.
8-Bit Coffee Co., Critical Dice, Plaid Elephant Props, and Plus One Crafting. You're going to see some really epic things that Plus One Crafting created for us tonight if these players decide to embark on this encounter that I have potentially planned. So, and all the music that you hear throughout the stream is from our friends Derek and Brandon Fichter, so go ahead and check them out as well. Let's see.
What sound effects are by Sirenscape, right?
Yes, they are by Sirenscape. So we do have several giveaways. At 25 live viewers or 25 follows, we'll do another giveaway. At 50 live viewers, we'll do another giveaway. And 75 live viewers or followers will give a giveaway. And when we hit 2,000 followers, we'll give away another thing. So we have lots of giveaways
It'll
tonight.
be a gift bonanza.
Okay.
And another
many
giveaway at mid-show. So please go ahead and continue to spread the word. Get as many people in here to watch this, because there's a lot of crazy shit's going to happen. I hope I don't kill everybody. I think I've had too much caffeine. Too much 8-bit. So,
Or not enough.
Or not enough. Also, please go ahead and check out our Indiegogo campaign for Kavak's Bag of Fate, the very interesting deck of cards that Cerise started a chain reaction by pulling the Joker card, giving magical cards to all of her friends nearby. Some were good, some not so good. So go ahead and check it out. You still have plenty of time to get your own deck. It's a really awesome deck, so go ahead and check that out. A few other last-minute announcements. We do have a few shows starting in March. We have the Fables of Ukodor, which is being dungeon mastered by our very own Jason Russell of Critical Dice, which is a really fun campaign. I can't even wait. I'm actually going to get to play in this, so it's very exciting. We also have the Middle-earth, Adventures in Middle-earth campaign starting the 3rd week of March, which is the 15th, I believe. 3rd Sunday of March, which is a 6-hour monthly one-shot that is dungeon mastered by Chris Sizemore, who plays Hickfeet on the Origins of Ukodor. Speaking of Origins of Ukodor, The past 16 weeks, we've been building up 5 simultaneous campaigns, 35 player characters, all intertwined into one storyline. That story begins March 9th. We're almost done with all the origin story background episodes. That first episode, episode 1, starts March 9th, so make sure you check that out as well. I think I've talked too much. I might pass out. So let's get ready for let's get ready for the next chapter of the Realms of Ukodor.
Realms of Ukodor.
Welcome to the Realms of Ukodor.
Let me get
And
my
welcome
ocean.
back. So, Torque is somewhere in the ethers. The Lightbringers found their way to the ghostly vanguard over a ill-advised, unplanned decision by Jidobi to bring them to finish off what they had started with the Lich Azuko. Cerise and Tallulah went out to explore the ship to try to find what's going on. There they found dozens of ghosts kind of wandering around the ship. Going back to the party to kind of convene with them to get a good plan of attack. As they started to approach, Tallulah and Cerise were possessed by 2 of those ghosts guarding the phylactery, I can't even say it, fuck it, of the Lich. Jidobi was in the actual captain's quarters as the door flew open. The phylactery was there on the table, opened. He went in to grab it. As he grabbed it and turned around, Azuka was standing there waiting for him. Paralyzing Jidobi initially, which found him frustrated, which has happened many times in the past, Azuko turned around to fight the rest of the party. After several well-placed attacks by Torque, he was able to get rid of both of those ghostly creatures, freeing Tallulah and Cerise. The party continued to surround Azuko. Eventually, he misty-stepped to another location to get some breathing room. Tallulah and Cerise followed. Seeing that the odds of his survival started to diminish, his life was on the edge, he cast Disintegrate on Tallulah. The Lightbringers watched her body fade into almost nothing. And then Torque, in a huge heap of rage, jumped down and unleashed a hellish flurry of attacks, turning what was left of Azuko into fish food, leaving his head. The party continued to just sit in shock that their friend had just vanished. After much contemplation, Cerise was able to come to terms with what her choice was, with utilizing the wish spell to bring Tallulah back. And as they brought Tallulah back, she had a vision of her fiancé, telling her her time was not up. A flash of light happened. Boom! Tallulah was back with her friends. After short conversations and a second argument with Jidobi, after making several decisions without speaking to his friends, they decided to get back to Sidore so they can rest. As they went away, Jidobi started a whirlwind of water that crushed and ripped apart the ship. And as it did, and the dust and sand settled, Jidobi saw hundreds of ghostly, spectral sailors staring at him. At first, he got defensive and attempted to flee. And as he started to flee, he watched the spectrals start to dissipate and float away. And as they did, they said thank you. Jidobi, in the act of destroying the ship, freed hundreds of lost souls. As the party got back to Sidore, to the Tasty Whale Inn, to wind down, process everything that had just happened, I believe Cerise noticed an interesting character on the other side of the room. His hood was up, interesting orange fur on his face. Has, I believe it was Cerise and Torque, right? You went to try to do some pinch action, I believe.
Yes.
Tried to be sneaky in this very open, wide, coral, underwater tavern. They went to try to
We're
get it.
stealth masters, okay?
You were. You got very close, and the creature pulled his hood back. The rest of the party joined the conversation. The creature revealed that he was a Rakshasa by the name of Ruzhak. And that's where we pick up.
Rakshasa.
So, I will again be role-playing Tallulah and Danahi when it deems fit, and you all are prepared to play them if we get into combat. What would you all like to do?
Well, I am still sitting at the table from afar,
Okay.
watching Cerise and Torque do their thing.
I believe Tallulah and Danahi followed them. So you were
I
there just
believe
by
they were.
yourself?
Yes, I'm at the table by myself,
Okay.
looking on from afar.
Okay.
So as I recall, Cerise was excited that she was acknowledged as being one of the Lightbringers, and then was concerned that maybe this wasn't quite actually tactically good.
So,
So who?
Lightbringers. When you are finished here in Sodore and the Water Ward, where do you plan on going next? Where does
I'm
your
sorry.
fate take you?
And why would we tell you that? Who are you? Why are you talking to us? Why do you know who we are?
Again, I have mentioned that I have been following you for some time. I've been
That-
watching you
Mm-hmm.
work. Make fools of yourself.
Okay,
Make
that's a little
heroes of
rude.
yourself.
That's everybody in this bar.
But I believe that the next, or one of the steps that the druid needs to do to complete his quest is head to the Fire World. Is that correct?
And again, why would we tell you this?
I am only offering my services to help assist you getting to the city of Korath and finding the people that you seek. I only ask
Huh.
that when I have a favor in need, that you will also honor me with that favor.
Well, friend, I'm not sure I know I can trust you.
I wouldn't trust me either, meeting a stranger here on the Water Ward looking like I do. But I don't imagine that any of you have ever been to the Fire Ward.
Cerise looks deeply uncomfortable.
I have been there. I can help take you to the city. Escape all the dangers of the Fire Ward. Make sure that you do not fall through the gates of hell itself. Because that can happen, you know. GW, make a wisdom save for me.
A brother just can't sit down and relax. All right, wisdom save. Here we go.
You still have Hero's Feast.
Yep.
No, we don't.
We
We
do.
did a long rest. Has it been?
It doesn't end with a long rest. It ends after
Or
exactly
24 hours.
So that's gonna be a total of 32.
32. Okay. You feel that someone was trying to speak to you through your mind, but was not successful. Unless you allow it.
Was this feeling familiar, or was this an alien?
You wouldn't be able to
Feeling.
identify that. You just feel like you've had people speak to you in your mind, and that's what it felt like. It felt like someone was using to some sort of sending or to something. Someone was trying to talk to you. You don't know who it was.
As I push off that mental feeling, I'll think out loud. Eros, were you trying to reach me? Were you trying to say something?
No. If I would reach you, I would just reach you.
Fair.
Are we killing something?
No, they're talking to some tabaxi person. We're just relaxing for now.
Tabaxi.
Yeah.
All right.
I know, right? In the water ward? What are they... What tabaxi would want to be here? This is funny.
He must smell like a wet cat. That's probably the first time you heard him have a joke, by the way.
Oh. Then I'll laugh extra hard. That's a good
Silly.
one. And that's it.
Okay. What's the rest of you doing?
Nobody else has
Oh,
changed their laugh to a harder laugh.
Do a perception check to W, by the way. Perception!
I don't think we need your help getting to the fire ward, actually. I mean, I think we have a way to the city already.
To the city? Maybe. But if you've never been
24.
to the city, you can't just show up to the city. 24. You see two things. So one, you see the Rakshasa, or the Tabaxi from your perspective. You know what? Do a history check for me. So you do see this figure sitting there talking to your friends. It looks like they're having a healthy conversation.
History. Let's see what we got here. Plus 7. 13 total history.
13. Yeah. You see that there's some weird things about the creature, but you don't necessarily know what its origin is. But as you are you're thinking that someone's trying to talk to you in your head, you're talking to Aros, you laugh, and as you laugh and you're looking around, you notice a dragonborn, a very bright golden dragonborn, wearing silver armor with gold trim, sitting at a different table to your left. And the dragon, especially with that perception check, you see that the dragonborn has made several glances in your direction, but is mainly looking at your friends and this other figure.
I'll keep an eye on this. What color is he? What scale?
Gold dragonborn.
Okay, that makes a slight difference.
Pretty noticeable.
I'll keep my eyes. I'll keep looking at them talking to this Tabaxi person, while trying to heavily stay aware of this very nosy dragonborn.
Okay. I mean, it's up to you. I am just simply offering my services to assist you, to make sure that you get to the city safe, and make sure you get to your contact safely. If you change your mind, by all means, I'll probably be here still. Or maybe not.
Well, what kind of favor do you think you'd be asking for?
Oh, I don't know. I don't need a favor right now, but in the future if I need a favor. I mean, I might need you to pick something or someone up. I might need you to take care of other business. I mean, I do a lot of trading, that's for sure.
Cerise is deeply suspicious of this, because she does know a bit about Rakshasas, and seems sketch.
Fair.
That's one word to use.
Ominous.
Evil!
But again, I say that the offer stands. If you decide you don't want any of my help here now, that's fine. If you find yourself in the fire ward in the city of Korath, and you can't find something, head to the tavern, talk to the barkeep, and have him, and just mention my name, and I will come to your aid if you need it.
Isn't that convenient?
Convenient. I have a habit of putting myself in the right places at the right time. I believe a lot of our ideals are in line right now. There are certain people that are making my business bad that I wish to be gone.
Would their initials happen to be a VK?
You're an astute little creature, aren't you? I don't believe I've ever met an R2 in person.
I've never met a Rakshasa in person.
Well, the pleasure is mine.
Suri sticks out her hand to shake.
He grabs the hand, turns it.
Yeah.
And you feel like the little whiskers and the fuzz. Make a charisma saving throw for me.
That's a 26.
26. Okay. You feel
Charisma!
you feel some weird butterflies, some weird vibe. Not like weird vibes, but like good vibes. But you're like weird that you felt the good vibes, and you're like, oh, okay, all right.
Is this person just trying to use charm person on me?
No, not at all. I was just admiring a fair creature.
Cerise flutters awkwardly.
You've made yourself a friend.
I hope I made a few friends today.
We'll see.
Fair enough.
Where?
Cerise is like stunned silent. She doesn't know what to do now.
More ale!
Once they, if they come back to the table, I'll ask them what's happening, but I'll wait until I don't know what they're doing.
This ale is good.
What
I
are,
like
what are y'all doing?
drinking.
Well, perhaps we should talk this over among ourselves. And Cerise, like, nice to meet you. I imagine we'll be seeing you again.
Of course.
And
And
then
as you walk away, he pulls his hood back up and kind of goes back to drinking his ale and smoking his pipe.
how is he smoking underwater?
Magic.
Cerise comes back. How are you smoking underwater?
Thank you, somebody.
Well, maybe if you follow me to Korath, I will teach you how to do this. How to wield fire underwater is a interesting magical trick.
I'll put it in the pros and cons list.
Of course, of course.
She goes back to the table.
Okay. So, JW, you see your friends come back.
Hey, what was up with that tabaxi?
No, that was a Rakshasa, and he knows who we are, and...
what?
Yeah! A Rakshasa.
You seem alarmed by this.
I turn back and look at the Rakshasa, like, to make sure
He's still
if
there.
he's still there.
Yeah. He's not.
Yeah, he
He's not
was-
staring at you guys anymore. He's just doing his own thing.
You know what they are, right? You know what a Rakshasa is, right?
I mean, they're beings, right?
Yeah. From
He
the Nine
want-
Hills.
He wants to be our guide in the Fire Ward in exchange for an unnamed favor.
No. That is so no.
Right? That's my instinct too. And
I mean,
I'm,
the Fae taught you that. You learned that from the Fae, right? You never take a deal, never take a bargain.
yeah. I mean, offer open favor bargain, sure, yes, but taking them, very dangerous idea. Yeah.
Shortly after Cerise mentions the Fire Ward, the Golden Dragonborn walks up to their table and just sort of stands there,
My
With
eyes.
a
like,
menacing look
squint.
in his eyes.
I'm paying my undivided attention to this Dragonborn.
How tall are you?
7 feet tall.
Okay, so Cerise is 4'5", so she's just like.
Can
Did
we
I
help you?
hear that you're seeking passage through the Fire Ward?
Seeking
News-
passage.
I don't think we are. No. I look back at the team because I have no clue what was spoken. We're not looking for help.
Not yet, anyway. Denahi says as she's drinking ale.
Very odd collection here. Would you happen to be The Lightbringers?
I stay silent and I look at everyone else.
I mean, it seems like the secret's out. But wow, this is quite the coincidence. 2 people who can guess who we are.
Ah! Oh, I'm so happy to meet you all! And he just runs around and starts immediately hugging each of you.
Okay.
I am just
Nope,
so
nope,
excited!
nope.
It just
Okay,
brings such joy!
all right.
Oh, you have no idea how long it took me to find you. I'm so happy right now.
Okay.
Oh, forgive me. My excitement gets the better of me sometimes. Hello. I have not formally introduced myself. Seian Sargt, at your service.
Seian Sargt?
Seian Sargt, yes.
Seian Sargt. It's quite nice to meet you. Why have you been looking for us?
You see, you have been my assignment. I am under a secret oath to protect the Lightbringers. And now I have finally found you. Oh, happy day!
Seian Sargt, who
Who would make such an oath?
on this assignment?
We have a mutual acquaintance.
My eyes
Would
start
this
to glow red.
Would this be a gold dragon acquaintance?
That's not a yes or a no. Can you say a word?
Are you texting the DM right now?
Also, Seian Sargt sees my bracer slowly turn into a staff as my eyes are beaming at him, glowing red.
Yes, you knew her very recently in a different form. I am a divine patron of Athora.
How are you now? What a coincidence. Today's just full of coincidences.
And interesting information.
Every day is, Dana, he says, and she drinks some more ale and grabs some muffins.
It's funny that she did not reach out to us and tell us of your coming. How long have you been looking for, she said?
Very recently. I have heard that she has been freed by you.
Okay, one red flag goes down.
It goes up.
Yes. We were able to help with that.
She is very thankful for this, and she has sent me to protect you on your journey.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But I think we're all right. I think we're okay. I kind of look back at everyone. What do you think? I look at Torque. Torque. Look at Torque. He's kind of like 2 of you.
Jadobi,
Yes, he is a big
I
boy.
died again. I think we could use some help.
I shut my
I'm
mouth.
sorry, was that Tallulah?
Yes, that
Died
was,
again?
that was my turn.
It wasn't too bad, to be honest. It wasn't too bad.
What she means, you die again. I don't understand.
She died yesterday, but she got better.
Seems
That's
to me
a-
you might be in need of some help.
That was so Monty Python, I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Almost dead? Not quite.
Not quite dead. Got better.
I look at the team to kind of see what they decide. I start to step away, and let them do what they do.
Take your time, my friends. I let you finish your drinks. Come back to me in a moment when you've had a chance to mull it over. And I walk back over to the bar.
How many is finishing?
That depends. You're a big boy. You can handle a lot, yes.
Yes!
Yes.
I like this one.
Damn it, he made a friend with Damn. As he does his thing, as he goes back to the bar and thing, I'm gonna just take out my gem of seeing, and say the word to reveal all, and I'm gonna look at him through the gem
You're just
with
looking,
my true sight.
You're looking at him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it remind me what it does? Like sees if
It
he's
gives me-
like in a different form, or you just like see
Yeah,
if
it gives me true sight. Like I can see through anything. I can see the truth. If magic is covering up something, I can see it.
Does it give you like X-ray vision? Like you can see what's in his bag, or just?
I could probably feel if he has like magic things on him. I could see different auras on him, but I probably can't. I don't have like
Yeah.
X-ray vision.
So I would say the only thing that you would pick up is there is a slight golden aura inside of his bag. But that's it.
Would I be able to tell if this aura is bad or good or neutral?
I don't think so.
Jesus, you just pulled a Tina from Bob's Burgers.
There's no. You don't get any bad vibes. He's not trying to hide anything. You do see something that might be living, or might be something inside of his bag, but that's it.
I put the gem back in my belt and say nothing.
Okay.
I mean,
How can we
sure
trust
your
a
sis-
paladin?
Exactly, D. That was exactly. And a paladin that came out of nowhere. We do know that. I'm sorry. Please speak, Cerise. I apologize.
I share your suspicions. It's really weird that two people just sort of offered us the same thing out of nowhere. But, I mean, at the same time, Tallulah does have a point about the dying thing. Okay, maybe we can, like, put him to the test a bit?
What do you
listening.
mean?
Well, I mean, just do like, okay, what I really want to do today is that I want to try and summon my grandmother through, she like pulls out the like cube. Because I think she might be able to help us get to the Verdant Plateau. And also, I just want to see if she's dead or not, and if I can pull her out, and if I could pull other people out. But I don't know what will happen if we do this. So maybe if we just go somewhere sort of empty, and you know, if there's a fight, then we can see what he's made of, and if he turns on us instead, you know, I don't know what his plan is, or.
My eyes are huge, silently, and I'm like darting my eyes from like Torque to Denahi to Tallulah to Torque to Denahi to Tallulah, just like.
Look at me, Chitobi! What?
I said the same thing you just said as Tallulah. What, Jadobi?
That is quite that is quite a plan. Talk. What do you think? How to talk?
I don't know.
What's on your mind?
I must make water. I will return.
No, wait, Talk. No, wait, Talk. Wait.
What?
I would love to hear your take on what Cerise thinks we should do with this gate box thing.
Well, as long as we're prepared for what we'll face, what does it matter?
Perhaps we put the Dragonborn at the front of the gate just in case.
Good idea.
Tallulah.
Can you not say that too loud? He might look over here. He might walk over here again.
Meanwhile, while they're all having this conversation, I am completely oblivious to what they're saying, but I am cooing gently into my bag. Just, oh yes, oh I know, it's so exciting, yes.
Oh.
Oh dear.
It's
It's pretty obvious that he's doing that, by the way.
Yeah.
Cerise, like, she's like, I feel like I was like that when I joined. I was so excited. But she says that. Yeah.
Oh, eternally? Okay, I can't say it.
I don't say that out loud.
So, Cerise, where, and the way you imagine this happening, with the box and the gate, and the magic and the things. Where do you see this empty place being to do this? Safe enough to call something through, and then if something else comes through, we deal with it in a big situation. Where do you imagine this taking place?
It doesn't just open. I don't believe it just opens a gate for anything. I think it opens a gate specifically for one thing, and that one thing either goes in or doesn't. Is there a save for it? I can't remember. Sorry.
It's very unclear because like the general gate spell opens up a gate that lasts for like a little bit of time where things can come through, but there's a version where you speak something's true name and that brings that person through. But it's unclear if the gate like stays open where they were or if other things could like grab onto them and come through with.
Yes, it sounds like there's very many variables to come with this.
But if there's more perfect knowledge to be had, then I'm pretty sure only my grandmother could come through, or...
Well, I'm thinking to, Cerise, while you kind of think over the capacity of this magic box, where anything that comes through, we would either have to be in the city, which is entirely unsafe to bring anything in. I mean, what would happen if something big came through in the city and then we would have to deal with it, and then all of a sudden...
I was thinking the Valari ruins. Because there's air there.
You want to teleport to the ruins?
Or ask Sindri to take us?
Yeah, you do speak the name of the creature. The portal opens up, and the creature is drawn to the portal. There's nothing that says it's a save, so I don't think they get a choice if they're able to. But it also does say deities and other planar rulers can say fuck off with the gate. So like the gate is like a huge beacon. And whoever's in charge of that like area is like, like it brings other people aware that because that's a huge thing that you're doing.
Right.
So if she's able to go, it would just be her that would go through.
Okay.
Like
so
no other secret thing that's behind me would walk through the door. Is the point.
Okay.
Unless she's possessed with something else, and she comes in, but then she turns into something crazy. That would be a loophole. That probably won't happen.
Probably.
I'm kidding.
So it probably will happen.
Jesus Christ.
Cerise, why the Valari ruins?
Because it's an air bubble and not the city. But actually, now that I've thought about it, I don't think there's any way anything could come back with my grandma, except unless maybe she was possessed, but that seems very unlikely.
It's funny you mentioned that because there was a lot of possession situations that happened just the other day.
That is true.
Okay.
I'm very aware.
Okay. All right. Okay. So the Valari ruins are very far away, and we are fairly confident that this gate only allows the specific said name of creature through.
And you can make the doorway 5 to 20 feet. So if it's a big creature, you can make it 20 feet. If it's a little one, you can make it smaller.
I mean, this is going to be a little one for sure.
How many can you bring through at one time?
Well, I can only bring one the way that I'm thinking, because I don't know where they are. If I knew where they were, I could try and make a gate and bring more people through, but I have no idea where she is. I'm not even positive she's in the Shadow Horde. I'm pretty sure, though. But if she's not, she's probably in the material plane.
Tallulah. Tallulah.
Yes.
Are you there? Hi. With your time with Victor and Rosalind, did they ever show you this room, or have you ever heard of it, or anything?
No, I just spent my time in Edak. We never went anywhere.
And they never said anything, any stories or anything about places that they've been, or anything.
They weren't.
So I believe her.
They weren't giving me all of their details. Insight check.
Just gotta make sure. That's gonna be a 32 total.
go!
32, you said?
Yes.
Hang on, I'm waiting for her character sheet to load.
That's
Well, deception is plus 13, and
You said 32?
20 though, seriously.
I said 32.
I got a 33. I mean, she seems that she's telling the truth.
That's
That's
20.
amazing. That's amazing. Sorry, but that's amazing.
Yeah.
I thought an natural 20 just pretty much trumps everything. It's
But, I
done.
mean, if it doesn't beat it, it doesn't beat it. His insight is higher. So,
Wow.
because the DC was 32, and I got a 33.
I guess I believe her then, and I leave it alone.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we. I think it would be a good idea. Tolk, what do you think?
Seems like okay to me.
Okay, maybe not a good idea, but it seems doable and low risk. Maybe that's.
Ideas are
what I
not
should
always
say.
good.
This is. Tell me about it. I know.
Sometimes they just seem feasible.
I agree. Denahi, Tallulah.
Like more ale!
Tolk.
Yes.
What's your take on everything?
Let's try it.
Hmm.
So, are we trying it here, or are we traveling? Do we think it's
Maybe.
safe?
Maybe
No.
not in the tavern.
Sure.
Maybe. Okay, DM. For how many times we've been in and out of the city?
Mhm.
Is there like a pretty good distance away from like the main city to like rural ocean floor?
I mean, once
Is
you
there like a good in the bubble?
once you get out of the bubble, then you're dealing with the elements of the water war.
Well, yeah.
All the
Yeah,
dangers and the pressure and everything else, and Grandma would come in and drown.
So what I'm thinking, DM, is that we go to the edge of the air bubble of the city.
There's a lot
that
of open
is-
space in the city, if that's what you're asking. The bubble doesn't just stop right on the edge of
Yeah.
all the buildings. There's plenty of open space where people are not really doing anything. So you can find, 100-foot radius or diameter where there's nobody near you. So you, in theory, could be off the beaten path easily.
So okay, well if we wish to do this, Cerise, I do remember seeing some empty zones around the city that will be somewhat private, and wide open just in case we have to deal with any surprises.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
And I think we should do it sooner rather than later, because I was hoping we would have the effects of the feast that we ate yesterday on our final trial to obtain the gem today.
Hmm. Ah.
So after I get done with breakfast and everything, I'm gonna get anything needed, and I'm gonna head out to this empty space with Cerise and whoever wants to come.
Well, okay, wait a minute. We need to deal with Seian. Hey, now. You can't just leave him behind. It would be very rude.
Oh, you want to see me antsy? Do you have an answer for me?
I don't know if you have a definite answer, but I want you to tag along for now, I think. What's in your bag? What were you
Oh!
talking to in your
Oh, forgive me, I did not introduce you. Yes. And I open up the bag, and out pops the head of a little pseudo-dragon. Hello. This is my friend.
So cute. What does it look like?
It's a little gold pseudo-dragon, and this is my friend, Kirbel.
Gable?
Kirbel. She has been my friend, far back as long as I can remember.
Oh.
She goes everywhere with me, so she comes with us now.
Can I pet her?
She seems a little wary of you at first, but then sees that you probably mean her no harm and allows you to pet her.
So many
Cerise
gold
is much more
dragons.
charming.
So many gold dragons in such a short amount of time. It's oh so rare. Coincidence.
Then now he just looks at
Well,
you.
Just stare at me, just blankly like. Well, I guess.
Yes, so you have a plan, yes?
We're doing a little errand first. Big stuff, saving the family, maybe.
Hey,
one
are
of
you gonna
them.
pay for that?
Who are you talking to?
To all of you. You haven't paid for your food yet.
Oh, sorry. You know I'm good for it.
I just put 10 gold on the table.
As I was.
And Janobi is just swimming by the door, waiting
awfully
for
happy, my friend.
everyone.
So
A
you had
little too happy.
10 gold's a lot of gold.
Yeah, it is.
Seian adds a few more pieces to the pile.
Okay, so as you all head towards the door to go find a location, just do a perception check for me. Or survival, I guess that would work. Whoever's leading that.
Who is leading that?
Damn it!
That's a good question. I mean, I suppose it might be me. It is my scheme. But I have a
Look at 8.
20 perception.
20 perception.
14 perception.
Got it. Tallulah got a
100, probably?
38, I think. Jadalby, we can go over
17.
there.
All right, I'm behind you.
Okay. So you take some time, head over there.
Swim.
Find a good place with a clearing where you could set the gate thing up and hit the button and do all that jazz. Okay?
And all that jazz!
So I'm gonna prepare myself. Staff out. Bark armor starts to slowly kind of creep over my body and cover my face in a mask with glowing green eyes. And I'm just going to prepare for anything.
Okay.
Ceresa's butterflies in her stomach as she pulls out the planar gate. I think they probably read you into this plan of what was about to happen while they were searching.
Probably. Yeah.
Saying, yeah. Alright, so she pushes the button for the Shadow Ward and says, Zelica of the Ortu.
Okay. You watch as the gate cube, which is mostly black, almost obsidian, has all these weird cracks in it. And you watch as the side of that has the emblem of the Shadow Ward starts to glow, this red glow, and you watch as this red glow kind of follows the cracks of the gem, almost like this cube is going to explode, but it doesn't. So you watch as when you feel kind of this energy kind of sift through the water, and kind of you watch as almost everything in your like immediate vicinity kind of ripples from that, and you watch this red. It's like a black rimmed doorway opens up with a red like energy field, like a gate. That's what the gate looks like. And you wait. How long does it stay open? I don't remember.
As all this is happening,
1 minute.
Yeah.
I am pulling up like spiked vine mixed with seaweed from the ground, and I'm ready to strike if anything goes south.
So you watch as this field just sits sparkling, and every once in a while you see like it kind of ripples for a second. A minute passes. No one walks through, and the gate closes. The glow in the cube dissipates, and then you watch as the emblem on the Shadow Ward fades.
Was something supposed to happen there?
That was a long shot.
I have no idea.
Tallulah puts her hand on your shoulder, Cerise, and I'm sorry.
That was not even close.
I know. That's fine.
I'm sorry.
I do the same. I swim up to Sarisa and put a hand on her shoulder. It was definitely worth a try. Perhaps the anti-magic field around them is a bit stronger than we thought. But we will get them.
Cerise is not done. She pushes the button for the material plane and says, Zelka the Ortu.
Okay. Same thing happens. You watch as the
Yeah.
cube glows with the red. The door opens up. A minute passes. Closes. No one walks through.
And do I know if like the planar ruler were preventing it, would that have like just shut the gate down?
Do an intelligence or history check for me.
15 history?
When magic is disrupted to that level, it's a pretty safe assumption that there would be some sort of different... Because it's a very, like, door opens, door closes. If something like that, where someone was disrupting it, blocking it, whatever, there would be some other reaction that wouldn't seem normal. That's the best I can give you with that.
Okay.
I suppose you still have one last chance for today.
Mm-hmm.
We're here with you.
She pushes the shadow word button again and says, Kersika of the Ortu.
Which one?
Kersika, which is my sister.
Which plane?
The shadow word.
Shadow War. Same thing happens. You watch as the thing glows. The door opens up. 30 seconds go by. Nothing. 45 seconds go by. Nothing. Right at the tail end, you're sitting there counting the seconds in your head. The shape does something weird. Almost like if I put my hand through like a sheet of plastic, and you would see my hand kind of come through. You see a hand, a small hand, come through, and you
grab it.
Vine, shoot up.
Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Vine, shoot up. Ready at the.
What are you doing?
Constitution?
Yes.
16.
16. You take 20 points of psychic damage, and kind of thrown back about 5-10 feet. Like it's like, static electricity to the max. Like you get zapped hard, and the hand kind of does this. And at the last second, right before, as the gate's closing, you see the hand, and then you see the image of just a small face, and then the door closes. Like someone was trying to come through but couldn't.
Sam would instinctively try to catch Cerise as she flies back.
Do a dexterity saving throw for me.
Saving throw?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that was awful. That would be... Where am I thinking those? There they are, 10.
10. That's just enough. So, Cerise, as you fly back, maybe you would have flown more, but you watch as Seian, is that right?
Seian.
Seian.
That's what I'm saying.
Saiyan. Got it. So
I'm Super Saiyan.
You see Saiyan grab you and catch you from flying too far back, and he kind of embraces that motion.
Cerise, are you all right? I swim over.
Are you all right, little one?
Are you okay? I move her hair out her face.
She pushes away and just sort of flies up into the air out of reach of everyone else.
Was it something I said?
Probably.
About this time, Denahi looks at Jidobi. You've seen the look before. You've seen when she gets really antsy and irritated. We're wasting time, Jidobi. We need to finish your quest and whatever else we gotta do so we can go kill Victor.
You want to tell her that?
No. She turns away.
I didn't think so.
Did I overhear that?
Perception check. Why not?
That was a 13.
13. I mean, you saw Denahi get a little heated and kind of lots of hand motions and cutting, and then she turned away.
Yeah.
Jidobi, we are wasting a lot of time. I understand
Again.
that she's trying to save her family. And I think the best way for us to save her family is to complete your missions. Get
I'll,
any allies we can get and kill that bastard. And then we can find her family. And as she says that last part, she kind of gets a little choked up.
He is not an enemy that can wait.
Torque, you get a greater healing potion. By the way.
I'm gonna swim over to Torque, and I'm going to kind of just touch him on the arm. Can you please go talk to her, Torque? I think you're the
What do you
best
want
one.
me to say?
Anything, Torque. You're good with people.
Am I?
Yes, just go talk to her. You're the best in the situation.
Okay. How are you?
You're talking to me?
So yeah, you watch, because now you're not in the stream anymore, so you watch Big Torque like start to swim up to where you are, and he says, how are you?
Are you okay?
No?
How can we help you?
I think she comes over and gives you a hug.
I was just gonna say the hug is next.
Yeah.
There.
She's so close. She's there.
I'm sorry. It is but a matter of time, I'm sure.
My grandma didn't come to the gate. Does that mean she's dead?
This would be beyond my knowledge, but I will say that it doesn't matter. The soul, the life is still there. It's okay. We will find a way.
Cerise nods. She kind of wants to argue, but she knows what you've been through. And she doesn't.
Aww. I smile from afar.
From afar.
I forgot that people could swim up and follow me. She like flew up.
I've been waiting
like,
a really
this-
long time to do that. just
I'm
for-
sorry, I saw it. Okay.
It's Sully and Boo giving hugs.
Oh.
Oh, it was a chat gift.
From Monsters, Inc.
So
much love going around. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and as he says that, my smile fades. Like, oh, yes. We try to keep the love flowing here. There's been a lot of loss, and we try to keep our spirits up.
The light shines brightest through the darkness.
Yes, it does. And I'll swim up. I'll leave him, and I'll swim up to them. I think we should make our way to our final place here, the Kraken Cove, while we still have the magic upon us from our feast.
Cerise, are you ready?
She nods.
And I swim up to her closer. We will get them back. I promise. And I'll
You
try to
can't
give her a
promise
hug.
that. She hugs you back, but she pushes you away and says you can't promise that.
We'll do all that we can. Anything in our power. We've moved the cosmos before. We can do it again.
Okay.
And before I go out the blue, like I normally do, I'll be like, I'm going to see if I can go find Sindri. He's the best ride that we could possibly have. And I'll start to swim off.
Okay. So you take some time and you do a investigation check. See if you can, how fast you find
19 total investigation.
19 total. That's enough. So it takes you maybe 20 minutes. You first go to the Misty Bog, and he's not there. And then you swing by the tavern, and he's not there. But you do see him at the spire, at the heightened spire. He's sitting outside. Looks like he just got done unloading something into the spire.
Sindri,
Yes.
how are you doing this morning? Yeah.
Doing all right. Busy doing things, you know. Zook and I just got back from doing a couple different travel-y things. Why?
Travel-y things. Nice. Well, I'd like to ask you for more travel-y things, friend.
Are you paying? You can't tell me that you don't have enough.
Didn't you take like 2 bags worth of treasure on our last...
It's called a finder's fee. Of course I did.
Come on.
I have
Sindri.
to run the business, man. That's like my kid's life savings.
Sindri, you charged us only 10 gold, and we gave you that 1,000-fold. I'm not saying that you have to.
So 7
but Sindri,
gold.
we're friends.
We do 7?
No, Sindri. Stop being so scrubby. It's just money.
Where are we going?
Grubby or greedy?
Both talk. We're going to Kraken Cove.
20 gold.
Sindri.
It's a dangerous trip, sir. If Zook dies, that's a bad day.
Why would Zook die? Wouldn't you normally stop at a safe spot? We would.
There's no
swim the rest
safe
of the way.
spot. We have to cross the abyss, man.
If you.
If we...
There's Cerise here. From the distance, you hear a voice saying, "You paid 10 gold for drinks and things at the bar. Why are you fighting about this?"
Jadobi, the eternal depths is a dangerous place.
I take 7 gold and I put it in his hands and I just smile. Talk! I can't hear myself think. What did you even find that?
It sounds
I don't know.
like...
I thought this
I liked it too.
He was making nice noise. I like it.
Fine.
I give him.
I will
7
take you there. If we get there and back safely, you owe me more. Please.
We will get back there. And you have my word. You have my word.
Zook,
Even.
if I die, you have my permission to eat them.
Why? Why? You really think you're going to die?
Yes. We're going to a place where a kraken died. Yes, I think I'm going to die.
There will be no death today.
Then if you die,
Who the
what
hell
would
is
you
this
do
guy?
with-
Seian Sargt, at your service.
Did you say you fart? What is that name?
This one's funny. No, Seian Sargt, at your service.
Oh, okay. Making
Sindri.
friends, I see. Yes, what?
Yes, in the most unexpected places. Sindri, if you really thought you were going to die, what would you do with that 7 gold I just gave you? Wouldn't you want to fight to live?
I'd like to give it to my family. Jadobi.
Oh.
We going now?
Yes, I think we are.
All right, settle up. Tallulah, you can be with me in the front because you always fall off this fucking thing. Let's go.
Oh, before we go, Tallulah, how are you feeling? I know you were very exhausted the other day. How are you today?
She'd be at one point of
I think
exhaustion.
she's at one point, yeah.
Very well.
Which is what disadvantage and ability checks? I can't remember.
Well, Tallulah, we can't have that, and I'll take out some more diamond dust, crush it, and say them. Before I do, Tallulah, would you allow me to take away your exhaustion?
Yes, Jadobi. Why would you even ask that? Of course. go
Because
ahead.
when I do things like this, she yelled at me last time. I just wanted to make sure. I just crush it and I blow it in her face and I say the magic words and I do greater restoration on her.
You didn't tell me you were gonna blow it in my face. I got
Well,
I
there
got
it
cuts
is.
now. Thank you for asking, Jadobi.
No problem. So
Speaking
her
of which-
exhaustion point is gone.
I was gonna say, speaking of which, did Seian notice when Cerise took damage?
Oh.
Probably.
I mean, you caught me, so probably.
So at this point, he would approach her and say, "Little one, were you hurt? No? I can heal. Is that okay?"
Sure.
And Seian uses lay of hands on her to heal her for the damage taken.
Okay.
Alright.
Ooh. Well then. And just a reminder to
It's out of
everyone.
12, yeah?
Well, how much?
That was 12 damage that she took. Yes.
I don't remember.
Oh, I took 20
20.
damage.
Oh, 20. Then okay, 20 then. Yes.
I'm healed full.
Yes.
Sweet.
And I just want to remind everyone: did everyone already do a long rest, and they still have your 16 points of temporary HP on your sheet?
Whatever's
I
left.
do not. Thank you for the reminder.
What do you mean, whatever is left? It gets replenished. It doesn't go away until after 24 hours.
Really?
I don't think.
Mhm.
But
it's-
but Denahi's already lost her.
After a long rest, she gets them all back.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. That. I think we're ready. All right, settle up. And I just get on, and I kind of just like try to get comfortable and.
Okay.
And I want to also make it a point to. I will never have Seian out of my line of vision. He will always be in front of me. Yes. So I take a seat somewhere where I can definitely see him.
That's gonna make pooping hard. Okay. So as you all climb onto this giant Raisu, and Seiyan, what this is it's a very large sea turtle. This sea turtle is
Whoa.
probably about the size of a house, and its shell is actually made out of a coral reef. And sitting upon it is Sindri. He's kind of sitting in this little saddle area, and he's other spots where you can sit and kind of hold on, like there are no seat belts or anything. But as you all get ready, and then Zook just flies off. Can everybody please make a dexterity saving throw?
Whoa.
Denahi succeeds.
I'm rolling
And
well on
Tallulah
dex
succeeds.
saves tonight.
Yeah, my dex save was 21.
17.
17.
14.
I get advantage.
How much? How much, Saiyan?
14.
14. Okay.
I got a 24 on my deck save.
Okay. So as Raisu flies, I mean, he just glides through the main thoroughfare and then just continues and going with some serious velocity, right? As you all kind of emerge out of the bubble, and the city of Sindri is a giant underwater bubble. It's not air, but you can breathe air in here. But the second that you get out of this bubble, Sindri, you are now holding your breath
Whoop!
because you can't
You
breathe
mean Seiyan?
underwater.
Oh,
Saiyan,
Hmm.
what did I say? Sindri?
you said Sindri.
Yeah. So
I
Saiyan,
guess-
you perception check actually, Jadobi. Cerise. Well, it'd be Jadobi because Jadobi's paying attention to him.
That's his point.
Natural 20.
You see that Saiyan does not have underwater breathing.
I sigh, and my finger glows with like a light blue, and I just point at him. Pew! To give him water breathing.
Did
I
you
point
just
at his-
finger gun him?
Yeah, I point at his neck.
Oh, thank you, friend.
You probably should have said something. I thought you were able to leave the bubble.
Oh, forgive me. I don't leave very often into this area. I forget.
Okay.
You know, as we're traveling, DM, I'm going to I'm gonna yell out to Saiyan. So, Saiyan, where did you say you were from?
So you were saying?
So you are saying indeed. I go wherever I'm needed to go.
Oh, he was talking to him.
That doesn't answer his question.
Not at all, no.
I am wherever I need to be. Athora sends me where she needs me to go.
Athora has been sleeping for many years. Where have you been since?
Oh, here and there. Never really stay in one place too long.
This isn't sketchy at all.
I understand.
I keep my eyes on him.
What plane are you from?
If you're talking about where I come from, I guess you could say the place I used to call home was the mountains north of the Seian Gorge.
Not near Dartian, then?
No.
You
But
mean
north of the Seian Gorge would be Dartian.
you mean the frost tundra, crystal tundra?
No.
That far north.
That's northeast, and that's a totally different continent.
Okay.
The
Cool.
north of the Seian Gorge are the Goblin Hills. There's a
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
long mountain range. Tydean is 1,000 miles west and north of Seian Gorge. Just for
All right,
So
there's
did
west.
you used to live amongst the goblins up there?
Well, lives among them, not so much. They were around.
You mean tolerated them?
I like that. I like this guy. He's great.
All right then. And I just hang on for dear life.
okay. As you all get towards the edge of the cliff, as you're starting to cross the eternal depths, everything is relatively dark here, but there are the glow of the dome, and the water it's dark, but most of you can see a little bit in the dark anyway. But when you look down, there's this weird, like that weird feeling that you feel like there's nothing underneath you or near you, like if you're on the edge of a cliff or something, and you kind of have that butterfly in your stomach as he is floating as fast as he can go, and this time it's a lot faster than before. And Zook is moving. As you all look around, you do see several aboleths, as you have seen before, normal-sized creatures floating around, but as you can see that they can't keep up, especially now that he's really moving fast. But can you all please make a perception check?
Yes.
Just to clarify, did you say that this was in a very dark area?
Yes.
I don't think I actually have dark vision.
Okay, so it's just super dark, and
Yep.
you have those butterflies in your stomach right now.
17.
Sorry, what is it?
17 perception.
24.
24.
12.
12. It's enough. So as you kind of look around and you get that weird feeling, you kind of lean over Zook and you try to look down. You see that the darkness below is very I can't even explain it. It's just so dark. But deep into that darkness, you see several glowing shapes, kind of moving, super small from where you are, perspective-wise. Super small. You see several glowing shapes in the water below.
Would I have any idea?
Alone.
No, we're not. Would I have any idea of what those glowing
You can
shapes?
do a nature check, maybe. Pretty high DC for that.
I'll try.
Dice gel. I'm upset.
Oh, good, you too.
22.
22.
11.
11.
Dice, yeah.
Cerise, some of those.
Nothing but a handful of ex-cons.
What the hell was it called? So there's a creature called a Vikorak. Very similar to what are the real ones called? The fish with the antenna and the glowing thing?
Angler?
It's
Anglerfish?
anglerfish. So it's like an anglerfish, and the biggest water mammal that you can ever imagine had a baby.
Ooh.
And then this was
So
this was bigger than that.
Whale anglers. Okay.
It's a monstrous creature, and there's a couple of them down below, and some of them are looks like they're coming up.
How
Company.
how quickly are they coming up?
pretty quick.
Like they're gonna catch up with us quick, or just like they're gonna try to get us, but we're gonna outrun them quick.
You can do an intelligence check if you want.
Let's do it. Ooh, I like this die. Intelligence. Oh, just a straight check. Okay, 18. 29 total.
29. Seems like it's coming up pretty quick.
Coming up towards us aggressively.
You can't see anything other than the little glowing bead, and technically none of you know any of that because only Cerise knows that's a creature. But with Cerise's perception check, everything I just said, she would know that. But you do see the little gem, Jidobi, and Seian it is coming up. This little glowing light is coming up rather quickly. Cerise does know what that is.
Okay, does Sindri know what this is? Is Sindri like making noises about this at all, or?
Sindri is kind of looking forward. He's not noticing anything.
Sindri, the Korax are coming up.
What? He looks down. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Hold on.
I don't know what these little lights are, but they're getting closer.
We'll take them. We'll take them.
They're attached to very big bad fish.
Dexterity saving throw.
Get ready for anything.
Is that for all
19.
of us?
Yes.
Hey, finally something actually decent. 25.
25.
Was that Tallulah?
No, that was Denahi.
Oh.
Not happy. 8?
8? Okay. Seian, make a strength saving throw, please. Okay.
Strength saving throw.
Yep.
That would be, let's see, 17 plus 9 would be 26.
26. Okay. So you see Torque. Torque like starts to lose his grip. So what happens is the Raisu, Zook, just beelines and starts going straight up as fast as you can. And you're all holding on for dear life. As you're holding on, Torque, you start to lose your grip. Sindri does save Tallulah from falling off. He grabs her. No, sit down! And he just holds her down. And you see the same thing. Torque starts to lose his grip and he starts to fall down. As, hang on. This isn't the right music for any of this.
All right, Wait, never mind. Go ahead.
As this is happening, and as you're starting to really like peek up through this thing, you look around, and you see a form start to kind of show, and you could see it now because the inside of this creature's mouth has this weird like algae growing on it, and it kind of glows. And you see, for as long as you can see, maybe a mile down in either direction, you all of a sudden see like it's almost like you're being closed in, and he is going, and the glowing light is still behind you. So as you get closer, I mean, Jidobi and Cerise, you would kind of understand now that you know it's a creature. That little thing that dangles in the back of your throat, that's what that glowing thing is.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And Zook's gonna make another roll. Okay. Dexterity saving throws one more time. Is anyone doing anything else?
So the back of this the turtle that we're on is like there's plant life and stuff on this turtle back. Yep. Good, because I might be needing it.
Natural.
Natural.
That's not so good.
Torque, make a strength saving throw.
You too? I have a 21.
Nat 1.
You got a nat 1 too?
Yeah.
Nat
Oh
1.
shit.
I have a 21.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you love
I am
that.
like. Oh god.
My strength is 20.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry. It's even better than that.
Okay, yeah, so you're able to grab Seian. Denahi is just able to grab Jidobi. You're all holding on, almost like you're hanging on to like a pull-up bar. You're almost dangling on your feet, and Zook and Sindri are just he's trying to go as fast, and you watch him as he's weaving. As you watch, you see that this large. You're in the mouth of this giant whale, and it's starting to close, and you see teeth in the horizon that's starting to close down, and you feel that Zook just got smacked by some tongue or something, and you all get jerked to the side, and he continues to swim, and now he's going out the right side of this creature's mouth, and you watch as the teeth close and close, last dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh shit!
21.
25.
12 total.
12 total. As the teeth start to close, Zook is able to scale right through. You even see some of the teeth scrape some of the coral on the side and actually clips part of his tail. And Zook's actually starting to bleed a little bit, but you pull out and it continues through, and you watch, and as you look behind, you see this huge, it's ridiculous how big this giant worm-like whale thing is. Chomps down and just starts to sink back down into the depths.
What the fuck?
Doubling my rate.
Okay, yeah, sure, yeah.
Can I heal,
Zook?
what? Zook, yeah.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
If after her heal, if the wound is not entirely closed, I will heal it too.
Okay,
And Seian's going to want to heal the creature as well.
Alright, well,
Group hug
then
on
I'll
the
just,
turtle.
we all just like slap Zook's side. Okay, I'll
No,
do
we
a
love the giant turtle.
How much heal
third
did you give?
level. I'm gonna do a third level? Third
Okay.
level? Yeah.
Jadobi, animal handling or nature check.
It's okay, buddy. We got you. Natural 20. Sorry. Natural 20. What is all this? What's that?
Healing.
That's the healing.
Oh, okay.
10. With that check, the gaping wound in Zook's left, Zook almost lost his left back fin.
Oh my god.
It probably caused maybe 150 points of damage.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
Zook is not
So wait.
looking.
Oh,
good at
like
all.
that?
Actually, so in that case, he like is missing part of his fin?
So imagine like where the fin kind of connects to like his lower, like his ass, like it's dangling there. Like just whatever bone, it's like it literally almost took it off.
Okay, in that case, Cerise will cast Regenerate on it,
Okay.
so that can mend that.
Okay.
Okay. And then it'll regain 48 plus 15 hit points for the next, and that at the beginning, and then 1 hit point. Then another 10 hit points every 10 minutes for the next
Okay.
hour.
That's fine. So it takes you about another hour or two to get to the base of the mountain that leads to Kraken Cove, and over that time, Zook's tail does mend and heal, and he's not 100%, but he's much closer to that.
If there was any additional healing left, then Seian would also do some lay on hands on Zuko as well.
Okay. How much would you do?
How bad is Zuko still looking? Like, needs a lot?
Well, okay, another
Yeah,
48.
I think Cerise's thing did quite a bit.
Yeah, it would have healed for an hour, 10 times 60. It would have, no, he would be totally healed by the end of it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So, as you get towards this giant cave opening, Zook and Sindri leads Zook and all of you through the cave opening, and as you see the cave opening, you see that you're actually going into a mouth of a kraken. So this kraken is monstrous, and the actual opening and the tentacles, and you see like the it's not bones. What the hell are? But you see like the skeletal structure of like the tentacles coming down, and like the base and the skull, and you actually swim through.
Tissue.
Yeah, and you swim through the opening of that, and you continue through for 20 minutes or so, and you get to an area where you see light illuminating above you, kind of like if you go underwater and then you come out and then there's like a cave or something inside, and he kind of stops and he kind of takes Zook down to the lower part of this, for the better part of what just going to describe it as like a lake, right? So imagine like a lake or a pond under the water. So he takes him to like the bottom of that cave ravine thing, Zook kind of brings his fins inside and wails and goes inside of his cave, and he's not happy. I will stay as long as I can. But I'm telling you now, at any sign of danger, we have to leave.
Of course, yes.
I apologize
Understood.
in advance.
No, don't apologize. We understand.
Good luck.
I'm gonna. You said that Zook went into the cave and he's wailing or something?
He went
Like
into
you said?
his shell, his coral reef shell.
I'm going to graze my neck with some flowing yellow energy, and I'm gonna swim up to the opening where his head went in. Zook, are you all right?
No. Scared.
DM, Zook ate of the feast. He can't be scared of anything.
He can't be feared. He can be scared of something.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
that's just an internal... Like, you can still have the confidence to not be feared. Like, spell effects be feared of something. But genuinely, almost being eaten by a giant thing, like, I don't care what you have eaten. Like, that's... You're still... It's still a scary moment. He almost lost a limb,
Okay.
too. So that's what...
Here, take this.
Talk. What is that?
Health potion.
We still have a couple of. I still have a couple of things I can do if we can hold on to that.
I just took the top off. Okay.
Okay. Zook, are you in pain?
That would sound like yes.
Be okay.
All right. Okay, he says he's fine and he went to sleep. He'll be all right. And I'm
There's
just
a lot of healing, but he's should be fully healed. It's probably mostly just emotional scars.
I love the look on your face when you say that.
Seiyan's gonna want to walk up to the poor creature, put a gentle hand on it, and say, "Thank you, friend. Rest now. He's okay."
And as he's sleeping, I'm just be like, what he said was thank you and rest, and we'll be back soon.
Alright, I am going in my home. Be safe. And
Well,
Sindri swims down and goes into that opening.
thank you so much, Sindri. Stay safe. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Double rate!
Yes, Sindri, double weight. And I'm gonna swim up to everyone else. All right. So, DM, we swam inside of this big Kraken, huge
Cave entrance.
octopus-like
Yeah.
entrance. Okay.
Into like a mountain range underneath the water. And you went through the tunnel for about 20 minutes, and about where the center of this mountain range under the water would be, he stopped at the bottom of it, and you do see that it looks like there's light, like almost like torchlight. So you see the flickering of an amber light above you, which indicates, it's pretty obvious when you look at it, that the water level stops. So it's an underground tunnel where you can breathe air and all that. Or underground cave, I guess, is a better thing.
So you're saying, like, if we swim up to that light, there's an air bubble up there, so we can just... Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, just make sure I understood.
We're going spelunking.
I suppose we... Oh, is up the only way?
I mean, you can go back the way you came, but I mean, you
Well,
can.
I mean...
You look at the vicinity, and the vicinity that you're in right now is 200 feet end to end. This giant opening cave. There's no other entrances. There's nothing on the bottom that you can see anyway. I mean, you can take a further investigation if you want.
I will.
Okay, investigation check.
Well, can't win them all, right? Investigate. Oh, look at that. 8 total.
8 total. Yeah,
Yeah.
you swim around. You don't see anything that looks to be dangerous. You see other chunks of coral reef and things in here. So there is like the normal like vegetation and such. And when you do look above, you see what looks to be like I'm showing you is probably the best way. But yeah, so you don't see anything that looks dangerous. You do see that looks like there's some sort of land masses above you, though.
Okay. It looks like we go up.
All right.
Did we go up?
Tallulah and
Let's
Denahi
go.
start to swim up.
I go after Seian. I have to have him in my sight.
Okay. So as you all, like the Goonies, pop your heads out of the water, do a perception check for me.
Oh, for crying out loud.
22.
22.
Natural 1.
19.
19. So Cerise and Torque, as you guys pop out of the water, you look around and you see several floating islands that are kind of around you. And as you look around, you do see several other items and structures and things, and you do see some torchlight on a few of these different hills and things. Let me show you what you see.
Oh snap!
All right.
All right, all right, all right.
That's getting good.
All right. We don't need you to. Yeah, but I'm taking it off anyway.
So you see
Oh.
several islands
Hello.
that are floating in this small underwater pool. You all appear right around here. Is your dragon in your bag, by the way?
Yes.
Ooh. I would have got the dragon too with water breathing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And your dragon is right here with the teal, just so you're aware. Okay, so you all kind of pop out on this space, and that's where we're actually going to take a break as you emerge into this
Ooh.
area. So
Suspense.
we are going to do another mid-show giveaway raffle to enter in that giveaway, and we're going to be back in about 10 minutes. See you guys soon.
Bye. Did you
And
just-
welcome back, Ven.
And on that
Congratulations
note.
for winning the mid-show giveaway. Ven,
Hey!
who won the mid-show giveaway, was gracious enough to donate the amazing hill structures that you see on the map today. So take a
Oh,
look
yeah,
at plus
yeah,
one
yeah.
crafting, and I'll do a little zoomage in there. All right, so you all have popped out of the water. You see what is before you. What would you like to do?
Denahi is gonna quickly go to the center, or the nearest island to get the fuck out of the water because she hates it, and she's gonna call out Nico.
So point to me where she's going. And where do you want Nico?
So turn on your broadcast mouse.
And we have new Nico too, by the way.
Oh, sweet. All right, so Denahi is.
Just to point out, this is a nice feature of Vorpal. You can go, oh, look at that, I'm over here, meow. Look
One
at
second, I have to
All
blow this up. There we go. All right, so she's right here. She's gonna go right, boom, here.
Okay. And Nico is gonna be.
Jesus, what a hairy arm.
Okay.
And I
I
am.
didn't realize your arms were so hairy.
And let's see, our boy is right here in front of me. He has to stay in my vision. I am going to swim right here.
Okay.
This is where I'm going right here.
Did we roll initiative?
No, I'm asking us where everybody
No,
wants
we're
to
not
go.
in battle yet.
Cool.
Anybody else?
Um,
Can you tell me what the red flaming things
They're
are?
just like
Are they just fired?
Like they're like braziers.
Oh,
Some sort of
okay.
structure that is holding these three fire pillars,
sure.
illuminating this entire space.
I will look around and then head to. Oh, wait, hold on. I get to turn this on now. I will head over here
Okay.
as best I can.
Okay.
Turn that zoom thing off. All right.
Cerise will fly up, just sort of like hover over the water a bit, I think towards the middle island.
Can you tell me where?
Yes, I can.
You can show him
I
where.
can
Because
show
you're
you.
Vorpal powered.
Woohoo!
Oh, and I probably should say this to you, Eddie. Seian does see, like, once Denahi gets out of the water, like pulls herself up, she hits this gem in her chest, and it glows like a fiery purple, and like out of it swirls this giant, large-sized phoenix. Well, it's this right now. It's just like a giant purple eagle because it's not flaming, but that's what you see. It like just kind of flies above her.
Oh, what a beautiful creature.
I do have his character
Are we
sheet
all-
up too, by the way.
What's that?
I was telling Judobia, I have his character sheet up. Nico.
I do too.
Okay, cool.
Is everyone okay? Everyone good?
Is Tallulah or Seian going anywhere?
Saiyan's gonna swim up. Hang on, let me turn this. Swim up shore on here. And am I aware that Jidobi is intentionally trying to stay behind me?
You can do a perception check.
Probably not.
Where's Tallulah going?
Let's say Tallulah is going here.
Okay.
Perception check would be 18.
18. He's not. Doesn't seem like he's hiding it, but he has definitely kept an eyeball on you at all times.
He'll turn her back to Jidobi, give him sort of a knowing nod, and then hold the shield and go, "It's okay. I protect you."
Right. What do I see on this shield? Do I see a holy emblem or anything?
On who? On Seian?
Yeah, of course, Seian.
I didn't hear the first part.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking over his armor. Do I see a symbol of a god?
What does he see? Seian?
There isn't any symbol on his armor per se, but he does wear a medallion around his neck that does have a signet on it.
Do I recognize the signet? Or I guess, what does it look like? I should say that. What does the signet look like?
The signet has a symbol of a dragon on it.
It has a symbol of a dragon on it.
I mean, he did tell you in the tavern that he is a follower and sworn oath to Athora.
Yeah, but Thor is not a god.
You don't have to swear an oath to a god.
Interesting. Very interesting.
And do you
Copy
know?
that.
Do you know that she's not a god? Just meta. She's
No
an ancient
god.
dragon that's been around for a long time.
No god can be trapped by any dragon at all. So I do not believe that she is a goddess.
Noted.
But okay.
Noted.
Yes. All right. Well.
Oh, and I didn't mention Kiabel is wrapped around my neck right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna look at the ceiling. Look at all of our surroundings and the islands that we are on.
Perception checks. Anybody who's curious.
I imagine that Tallulah is percepting.
16.
26.
27 for me.
27. 12. What did you get, Cerise?
26.
21.
21.
Yes.
Okay, so you all look around, and at first glance, you don't see anything that sticks out. You don't see anything moving. You don't see any dead bones. You do see lots of stuff, of crates and chests and bags, and looks like a lot of stuff like washes up here, perhaps. But as the three of you get to that main island, you do see like a swirl or a minor whirlwind. Kind of, I can use my pointer too. Right about here on the map. But it's not wind, it's like water, it's like twirling. Like a little mini water tornado.
Interesting. Do we all see that from our different islands, or just the people that are on the main island?
I mean, the main island can see that it's water. I would say everybody else would see that it looks like just a dusting of wind, because it's, 50 feet away. It's relatively small right now.
Does it seem unnatural?
Nature check.
Let's see, it's 17 plus, where's my nature? There it is, 17.
17. Yeah, it doesn't seem natural. There's no water on that little mini island, but water kind of appeared out of nowhere and is kind of spinning.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look, I guess, at this brazier, and you said there's like just stuff hanging out.
Yeah, there's chests and things all over the place.
I'm not gonna touch anything. I'm gonna walk over to the chest and look for traps along the way and see if the chests are trapped.
Investigation check.
Let's do it. That is going to be 10 total investigation.
10 total. Doesn't appear to be trapped.
After noticing that this whirling, you said, does not seem to be natural, Seian is going to grab his medallion and give a small prayer and use divine sense to sense evil.
Oh, okay. Is that a roll, or you just do it?
It's just as an action, you can detect good and evil.
Okay. As you do that, you feel a force of energy coming from that spiraling water source, and you hear a voice, what seems to be in your head, but it's actually emanating kind of all around you. What are you doing in my lair, insects? And you all hear this.
Did not he instinctually
Fireball.
No. She takes out her staff,
Okay.
and gives it kind of like a squeeze as the darkness runs over it and forms a scythe.
Okay. As
I bark up.
anyone else doing anything?
Seian
Cerise
immediately
turns
drops-
invisible. Oh, sorry.
Go for it.
Cerise turns invisible.
Okay. Torque, you doing anything?
Seiyan draws his blade.
Where I'm at, I don't know if that matters.
Okay. As she does that, you watch as she says this thing. You watch as that tornado starts to turn more and more, and then you watch as the water kind of sprays everywhere, and appearing in the place of the water is what looks to be a merfolk creature, holding a not a trident but a bident, which is a trident without the center spear. It's just two pokey things.
It's a damn pitchfork!
Anybody, if they're curious, could do a religion check.
I'll do so.
I will do a religion check.
I will definitely do a
I
religion
will,
check.
but I don't know how.
Of course, natural 1.
Nice, because you don't serve a god, you serve a
Oh, yeah. That
thing.
18.
18.
I'm serving the wrong
Yeah.
god.
I
So-
love that I rolled and it's still a 3.
So I got for my religion.
I'm not very
13
Oh.
total.
13.
So Lula's gonna roll, because she has a plus 12 to religion, and she rolled a 17. If you
So
go with
what
I
did you all
rolled.
get though?
I got an 18.
18. Jadobi.
13.
Torque. 3.
3.
So Jadobi and Cerise, because I'm not going to roleplay with myself. Jadobi and Cerise, as you see that item, it immediately jars something in your memory. Bident. A bident. Why would it? A bident. You're in the ocean. You think trident. You would think RoU. But a bident. And you start to think, and then it hits you. The god of the underworld, Okuma, wields a bident weapon. And some of the believers of Okuma also wield a weapon of his kind.
Of course. Of course. I am going to activate tap 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 the ear cuff. And I'm gonna say, I think that is a follower of Akuma. Be aware, be very careful. Not good.
Yes. Batata.
Goddess of the underworld? Yep, thinking the same thing.
Do I hear this?
No. They're talking
No.
in their secret little headset.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to walk over to Denahi's island as I'm looking on this and he's talking or whatever.
Okay.
Oh, so now you're walking?
Uh
I mean, from over here to here?
huh. Because I have legs and I can do that.
Okay.
I'm walking and talking and and we're walking.
Did he say what his name was? I'm sorry, DM.
Did who say?
The guy with the bident. Did
The
he say his name?
The female with the
Is
button?
she?
No.
Yeah.
Apologies, female.
No.
What was your name, maiden?
Harpoon your ass.
Maiden. And her eyes squint tight. You are in
Say it.
the lair of Rakana. And I don't take kindly to druids in my home. Can everyone please roll initiative?
I was ready for it.
Oh, there it is.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Nice.
Finally,
Wow.
a decent roll.
Okay.
The worst I've ever had.
20 to 20 up.
Woo. 26.
26 for Cerise. Anyone above 26? Okay.
Nope.
15 to 20?
16.
16? Seian?
19.
Seian?
19.
Denahi also
I
got
forgot
19.
my
Nine.
initiative went really far up.
What was that, Jadobi?
Denahi also got 19.
Okay. And then Torque. What'd you get, Jadobi?
I got an 11.
What did Lula get?
I don't know.
Oh!
Plus 2. So 20.
Already.
Oh, Tallulah did quite well.
So I'm gonna like use my
Sure.
faint pie magic or something.
I'm gonna use my.
Wow, you got country.
magic.
I'm gonna use
Yeah,
my
no, that can
vampire magic or something.
For the purpose of this, I'm putting Seian in
What?
front of
What the
Tallulah,
hell?
by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
Did she go to the south? What just happened?
All right, guys, come on. So we have Cerise, Jadobi. You had an 11, you said.
That's correct.
So Cerise, Seian, Tallulah, Nahi, Torque, and then Jadobi. Am I missing anybody? No, right?
Nope, I don't think
Oh,
so.
and Nico goes right after Denahi.
That's right. Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so top of the order, Cerise.
Okay. So what has she done so far?
Nothing.
Like what?
She just got
What
a
have
little
you done
angry.
for me lately?
She just got what?
She just got aggressive towards Jadobi.
Okay. Cerise is not gonna make the first move, I think. So I think what she will do. Okay. She is going to pull out a bag of toys.
Okay.
From a bag of holding. And she's going to scatter them across the ground. And she'll say, "If you want to fight, prepare to face our army." And then she animates them.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that a spell?
Yes, animate object.
What level is it at?
It is at 5th level.
5th level.
5th level.
And as you do that, you come, you show up, right?
Yeah, I'm not invisible anymore. Yeah.
1 second.
It was a short-lived invisibility. But, you know, this is what happens when you go first.
Yeah.
And you're not a rogue.
As often as we do this stuff.
Are
I
you
was
So
looking
it's
for
put
spell?
my
fifth
hand over
level, so it's a
Cerise.
15 to dispel it, right?
I suppose.
Yeah, so it's 10 plus the spell level. And that is a natural 16. So as you throw the "Fight our army!" and you throw the toys on the ground, they just hit the ground and nothing happens. And you see her hands kind of do one of those motions.
Oh, this is embarrassing. Wait.
Honor
Can
me,
you get
you
this?
say, little one. I see you.
And she flies backwards a little bit.
Where does she go specifically?
I'm gonna say I fly.
Use your pointer.
Back.
Use your
Just-
pointer, not your finger.
You're right. You're right. Use my.
Because you can do that.
Oh my god! Just, what a revelation! I'm gonna fly like back over here.
Okay. Got it. Okay. All right.
Hello.
End your turn.
Yeah.
All right, Seian, you're up, and Denahi, you are on deck.
Yep.
So
Or
initially
no,
a little bit
Tallulah's on deck. Excuse me,
Oh,
Tallulah's
yes.
on deck.
Yes.
So initially a little bit confused as to what just happened, because suddenly there's this army of toys and doesn't quite know what to do with this, but instinctively sees that the mermaiden, as Jadobi so referred to, was getting a little aggressive towards him. So Seian will definitely place himself in between the two of them, facing her.
Okay.
We
Seian,
mean no harm.
So-
We don't want to fight you.
so you're going between Tallulah?
Sure.
Is that what you said? I just didn't hear it.
Oh no, in between her and Jadobi, the one that she was aggressing
But
towards.
Jadobi is way over here.
Oh, well then, sure. Between
Okay.
Tallulah and
Got
her,
it.
yes.
And I took your
Oh,
dragon
thankful,
off.
man.
If your dragon comes off of your shoulders, tell me, and then we'll use that mini. Until then, it's just,
Okay.
it's just you. Okay.
Perfect. We don't want to fight you, but we will if we have to.
Anything else?
He's gonna attempt to intimidate her.
Roll for intimidation.
Helps if my die doesn't fall out of my tray.
right?
Let's see. That would be 24.
24. Okay.
Yes.
We'll see if she's intimidated. And your turn.
Oh, that's it. Then he will hold his action, shield up, and if she moves forward aggressively, he will strike.
Okay. Tallulah.
So I think Tallulah would probably not hold back the way the first two of us are. And so she'll put Blood Curse of the Marked on our person. So that enemy within 60 feet deal double damage until the end of your turn.
Okay.
And then I think she'll just go up to attack.
Okay.
Yeah, she would charge at him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So she is going to attack. I can get these. Okay. So that is 14 plus 14?
14 plus what?
14. So
Yeah, that hits.
28 to eat hits. Okay, and that does 2d6 plus 8. And if this person is a fiend or undead, then it would do an additional 2d10.
It is not a fiend or undead.
1, okay. 6. So that is 14 damage for the first attack.
Okay.
And second attack is 24 to hit.
Okay. Hits.
Okay.
Denahi, you are on deck.
Yep.
3. 5 plus 8 is 13. Oh, and then because I just did the blood curse of the marked, that doubles all the damage? That's not what I just said. Sorry. Hang on. Deal double crimson right damage to it until the end of your turn. As a bonus action, imbue a weapon with extra damage. Okay. Sorry. Now I'm confused about how to... I think she would have to do it at the end of her turn, and then do the bonus right next turn? Yeah, okay.
That's fine. Alright.
Yes.
Did she do anything else? Is that it?
Nope, I think that's it.
Okay. Denahi.
How far is the Nahi away from this aquatic bitch?
So offensive. 60,
That's what she would say.
60 feet, maybe?
60 feet?
Maybe 40. Depends on what you're trying to do.
All right, that's fine. She is fed up with the whole wetness situation since she's been drenched since she's got out of the water. She's gonna start kind of walking with her hooves and just kind of move her hair out of the way as she engulfs her body in flames and these brilliant purple flames, and the phoenix will follow suit and they kind of inflame as one. She wants to be. Oh, let me put on my thingy. Boop. There we go. All right, she's gonna just be right here, facing her.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Next thing that I want to do, she is going to. Oh yeah, she would totally do this one. How far is Torque away from the paladin?
For the paladin?
Yep.
That's at least 60 feet.
That's at least 60 feet. All right, cool. He's in the radius. So she's going to take out a vial of holy water and just kind of dip her pinky in, and she's gonna snap, and this kind of gentle explosion of yellow is gonna kind of explode in between Torque and the paladin, and kind of just branch off to everyone else. And she casts Bless on Would she cast Bless on the Paladin?
Well, if she's gonna try to get Tallulah, he would get blessed by default, maybe. Or she picking the creatures, because I wouldn't get
She
you.
can pick them. She can pick them. I don't think Denahi cares enough for him yet. She's only gonna bless everyone except the Paladin.
And it wouldn't reach you either.
Yep.
Okay, so Cerise, Tallulah, and Torque are blessed.
Hashtag blessed. A D4 to saving throws and to hit.
Okay.
And that is her turn. She is done. What will she have? Nico can fly. Nico's gonna stand at the ready. Actually, Nico's just gonna fly by her side, and they're done.
Okay, that's it.
Yep.
Okay. Torque.
Wow. Okay. I am here.
Yes.
So in order to get over Mia, I don't think I can make that far. So I can run probably somewhere in this area and then throw to that.
What's your movement total?
40.
40?
40 feet.
You can get right there. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, pretty much what I thought. And then I'll throw an axe from there to there.
Which one?
The I'm gonna do the big axe.
Okay,
I've now gotten trained to where I'm just doing the big axe, I think.
got it. All right, roll for attack.
The big axe, what is the distance? That's a good question. Oh, you're so
It'd be
not
30 feet,
far.
probably. That's within your distance.
Okay. And then this is not anything in there for undead, dragon slayer, or later. Yeah, so it's just a regular. So it's 4d12.
4d12. Okay.
Yep. Oh, sorry, let me turn that off. Okay, and so, oh wow, that was a terrible roll. God bless it. Yeah, so that's like 22 to, or no, sorry, that's to hit. I rolled wrong. I didn't even roll to hit. Good lord. To hit is 20, almost 38
That hits.
hits. And then it was, what I just rolled was really bad, so 24 points of damage.
24 points of damage is really bad. Okay.
It's a darn shame he rolled so terribly.
It's really bad for me.
Okay.
I will throw again,
Okay, roll for attack.
and that time was slightly better. So that will be 41 points of damage.
If you.
Okay.
And then that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Top rage.
Good idea. Cerise.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Please.
Dude.
Where's it at?
You were breaking my brain when you did that.
Please make a strength
Ben's
saving
killing
throw.
us.
Sorry.
What is
Oh,
she
my-
doing? Wait.
This
What
is
is she?
my best skill.
What is she doing?
What is this aquatic bitch doing?
She's not doing anything. What's your question? Ask your question.
Because if she's casting a spell
She's not
on
casting a
Cerise,
spell. Nope.
all right, cool.
A strength save?
Yep.
With my bless? With my hashtag bless? Okay.
Hashtag-
That's a 14.
14. So, Jadobi, Denahi, Tallulah, Seian, Torque, you all watch the water beneath Cerise start to bubble up, and emerging from it is a large, elongated blue creature with many legs. Its mouth is wide open and swallows Cerise whole, and you see before you a Bakir with Cerise
No.
inside of its belly.
That's the worst place to be.
What?
It was really fun playing with you all. I'll miss you.
Why is she so
Save my
tired?
family.
Cerise, you take 6d6 of acid damage.
No.
Just 18 points of acid
Picture's not
damage.
frozen, by the way.
18?
I was just about to. Oh!
What's that?
That's not too bad.
What'd you say, Torque?
I thought.
I said my picture's not frozen. I'm like sitting here going, what?
What you say?
That is one of its attacks. It's going to
Thank
do.
you.
Oh,
Say.
Torque is the biggest guy in there. So Torque, Torque, make a dexterity saving throw.
Get advantage. Oh, I should be using this roller thing. Whatever. I rolled with advantage an 18.
18.
Plus dexterity, so that'd be 24.
It succeeds.
22, sorry, 22.
So you don't take 80 points of lightning damage. You only take 40 points of lightning damage as you watch as this lightning emanates from its mouth and shoots across. And Torque, you literally light up and you burn, and the smell of hair is in the air. It does end the Behir's turn. Jadobi,
Alright, how much again? Just
40.
but that's. Wait, is that half?
Yeah, that's half.
Nope. Yeah, okay. So 40 is halved?
That because it was 80 points of lightning damage.
Thank you.
Lord.
It's 12d10.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well,
I didn't even compute, I'm sorry.
I am. That freaked me out when I saw that, but I know that Cerise can teleport, so I'm less worried, but still worried.
Teleport's not a good spell. Teleport is a very unreliable spell.
And since not teleport, you can like Misty Step or something. Like,
I can Misty Step, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna since I already activated the ear cuff. Cerise, you all right? Teleport out of there. Port out of there. And I'm going to look at the crap. What's her name? The Rakana, I believe. Rakana. Rakana, would it be you who would have the power gem of the water?
I guess you'll have to find out, Jadobi, the warden of the druids.
I believe that's yes. You have it. All right. I am going to. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hold up my hand, and like the staff is still in my hand, but kind of like dug in the sand as my eyes and tattoos go up a bright, radiant yellow as I call forth. Friends of the water, we could help you again if you could. And out of the water shoots like this beam of radiant light that forms into this ball, and the ball will. What form do I want it to take? It's gonna take the form of a. It's gonna take the form of an aquatic snake.
Okay.
And it's just kind of like this human-sized, like ethereal, yellow spiritual snake, just kind of like slithering in the air as I cast Healing Spirit at 8th level.
Okay.
And I am going to. Should I? Yes. Why the fuck not? All right. So it's gonna swim like in the air.
Okay.
Swim fly over to Torque and kind of like wrap around him like in a very almost kind of like a gentle, loving way. As it heals him, and I have to look up how much it heals him for, but it heals him for a shit ton. And it's going to move right here, like probably about like 15 feet in the air. It's going to be right here, the spiritual aquatic snake. That was my bonus action.
This is your guardian standing on the podium.
Nice. As my action, I'm going to take out my wand, my Zen's wand, and I'm going to like, there we are. And I'm going to use 6 of my charges to cast magic missile out of my wand.
Okay.
Okay, so that's going to be 1, 2,
Damage.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And pow! Ooh, not bad, not bad. 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 points of force damage to her face! As like these streams of energy rush across through the air to like bombard her.
Okay.
And that is my turn. Do I want to move? I'm feeling okay where I am. I'm feeling okay, so I'm done.
Okay. It's Rakana's
And I'm gonna
turn now.
go right ahead. I'm gonna look up how much to heal Torque, but you go ahead.
Okay. Can Tallulah make a wisdom save for me?
Yes.
Is Rakana
17.
speaking a spell right now?
She's not speaking it, no.
Is she casting a spell?
Yes.
Does Denahi recognize this spell in any way?
You can do an intelligence check if you want. What's the range on Dispel Magic? 'Cause she's
60 feet. That's why I asked how far away she was. All right. Good luck, D. All right. So, what was this check? I'm sorry, Solo.
Intelligence.
Intelligence check.
Or Arcana.
Or Arcana. She's way better in Arcana. We'll go with it. 16 total.
16. You do not know.
She doesn't know.
What was her save?
Fuck it. Who's safe?
Oh, it was 17.
17. Are you doing anything, Denahi?
Yeah, she is going to.
Wait, I forgot. 19.
19.
Forgot
okay.
the bless.
She is going to. Quick question: can she see Cerise in the belly of this beast to target her?
What are you talking about?
You said she was aiming a spell at Cerise.
At Tallulah.
No, Tallulah.
Oh, apologies. Yes, counter spell 3rd level.
Okay. Roll a d20.
All right, and I'm gonna add her modifier, which is I believe a +6. All right, here we go. Woo! 16 on the die. 16 plus 6.
Okay.
So yeah, that totally negates whatever she was doing.
Okay. So, Tallulah, you feel like your body start to shift, like you're changing your form, and it subsides and dissipates. And it seems like Denahi's counterspell worked.
She's gonna call out, "I was ready for you, bitch."
No, there's no save. Okay. 22 to hit Denahi.
Oh, yeah, she already used her reaction. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Denahi takes 45 points of.
Actually, I think Tallulah will use her reaction to impose disadvantage on someone making a magic attack.
It's not
spell.
a magic attack.
Okay, well then she will use the other ones for the general attack.
Yep.
Okay. So that was a 20. What was it? 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm. We
That
studied.
that was better. So that was a 26 to hit. So 24.
Well, I tried.
Yeah, you tried.
We tried.
What did I just say? Because I just moved my die.
You said 40 something.
44
40
points
something.
of piercing damage, and
44
12
points of
points of psychic damage.
12 points of psychic damage. Copy that. She did
And-
not like it.
She had 89.
89.
She's at 89
Oh,
hit points.
Sure.
Okay. Let's see. So, after she tries to cast a spell on Tallulah and fails, she throws her bident across. You watch as it flickers and flies through the air, sparkling with energy. It merges into Denahi's chest. She takes that pain, and you watch as the bident dematerializes and comes back into her hand. She's going to. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. She's going to use a legendary action to do that again, but she's actually going to attack Tallulah with it.
So, question, Chris. Would what she did trigger my held action?
You're not in range. She hasn't moved.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's going to swing on Tallulah for a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That is math. 19 points of piercing damage and 11 points of psychic.
Okay,
19,
19 and 11, so 30. Are you putting that in her character sheet?
Yeah. So if
Thank
you
you.
refresh, you should be able to see a new hit point.
Great.
Remind me if I don't do that, by the way.
Okay. Yes.
GW?
Yes, Torque, you from the healing snake, you got healed 76 healing, which came to a total of 29. So you get 29 HP back.
Oh!
So
What is that?
does end her turn. Top of the order is Cerise.
Okay, Cerise is going to activate Spirit Guardians. So this is the.
What's the activation
spell.
for that?
It's just what do you mean?
Do you have to
it's-
speak something?
Good question. There may be a verbal component. There is. Okay, and probably somatic. It might be hard to move around in there. You're right.
Because you are blinded
enough.
and restrained.
Okay. Fair. Can I speak enough to Misty Step outside of this?
Misty Step, you have to
thing?
see the location you're going to.
That's a good point.
You
It does
wouldn't
say
let
that.
you wouldn't let her just kind of like think about being next
No.
to one of her friends.
No.
To be fair, no, it's in the spell description. That's explicit. That's fair ruling. All right. Well then, definitely can't play an instrument in here.
You can play with the intestines.
Let's see. Can I don't know if I would have had my weapon drawn. Okay, what can I do? Like, can I try and claw my way out?
I mean, you're currently being ingested by the creature, taking
Right.
acid damage at the end of the Bahir's turn each round.
Yeah.
Um, You're constrained. You're being squeezed by like stomach muscles and everything else. You can't see anything. It's pitch black. You're small, so you know you're restrained. But I'd let you do more things than anyone else. But you can't fly. You can like try to squirm something. You could attempt to pull out a weapon and do something, but it would be at disadvantage because you're inside of
All right,
the stomach.
She's gonna try and pull out her rapier and cut her way out of there.
Okay, do a straight strength check. If you can muscle through the muscle and pull out your rapier.
Okay, this is gonna be, I'm gonna use an inspiration die I've been holding on to for this one.
It's a good time to use it.
Yeah. And would this count as something I could use bless for? This isn't a save, this is just a check.
Yeah, it's just
Right,
a check.
okay. Okay, those are good rolls. That's good because I have a +0. So that's a 16 plus 6. So a 24?
24. That's enough.
Strength.
So you're able to pull the rapier out of its sheath. Not like hand over fist, pull it out this way, but you're able to grab it with your thumb on the end and pull it out enough to stab kind of behind you. So you can roll an attack with disadvantage.
Yes. Okay, 9 plus 12, 21.
21 hits. Roll
Great.
for damage.
This is D8 plus 10. That is 13. I assume this is not a dragon.
It is a dragon.
It is a dragon.
Well, I mean,
Well then.
it doesn't say it's a dragon, but everything I've read about it is a dragon. It's a type of dragon.
Okay. Well, in that case, I get some more dice to hit. Okay. So these are... When you hit a dragon, it takes an extra 48. So that's, 7 extra piercing and... 2 fire damage.
How much total?
7, 9. What was my first roll? 5 plus 8. Okay, 13, 20, 22.
22 points of damage. Okay.
Yes.
Make an... Oh.
Get me out of here.
Is the stream still up, or did my thing just go down? Maybe it'll...
Well, that's the map.
I lost the map.
The map's gone, but it looks like the
We
stream's
lost
still
the
up.
map. I think it's still up.
Okay. So do an intelligence check. Or a medicine check.
Okay. 19 plus 3 is 22.
22. Okay, I'm gonna send you a message about what you notice.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what you notice. Looks like map turned off. Okay, Seian, sorry.
Did I see the Behir swallow our Ortu friend?
You can do a perception check.
I imagine there was a big splash when it jumped out of the water.
I would hope so. 18.
18. You saw Cerise, and then you didn't see Cerise anymore. And now there's a giant worm dragon standing there, floating there.
As a free action, can I go help?
I would say you can't speak initially.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna say that Seian is probably wise enough to deduce what may have just happened. Little one! He runs in the direction of the Behir and casts command to spit her out.
Ooh.
Okay. What's the? Can you read command to me real quick?
Command, and he yells this in Draconic, by the way.
Okay.
You speak a one-worded command to a creature you see within sight. Target must succeed a Wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn.
But what's the size?
Can
Can you do it on anything?
It does not seem to
Okay.
specify size.
Okay. And it's a wisdom saving throw?
So, yes.
Okay.
DC 17.
I rolled a natural 17 plus 2, so 19.
Okay, so on a fail, I think nothing happens.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try something real quick. Try to get the map back up.
Okay.
welcome back. Sorry about that. We had a couple internet issues once again. Yay, internet. Seian, were you doing anything else?
Yes.
Oregon.
So I did my command. Nothing happened. On seeing this, Seiyan is going to charge for the Behir
Okay.
as far as he can.
Yeah, you can get there.
All right. And that's my turn.
You already did an attack?
Command was an action.
Got it. Okay. Tallulah.
So Tallulah is engaged, so she's gonna keep with that engagement, and she is going to use her Crimson Rights now.
Okay.
To imbue her weapon for extra damage, and because she did the Blood Curse of the Mark last time, it should do double Crimson damage. Okay. Okay. So yeah, okay. So she attacks.
Okay, roll for attack.
Okay. 11 plus 14, 25 to hit.
Hits. Roll for damage, please.
Is 2d6 8, 3, 9, 12. So that's 20. And this does damage. Okay, so as a bonus action, imbue weapon with extra damage of your attack just and take damage to your max HP by minus 60. Okay, so do I just do an extra d6 for this? Do you know? I'm actually a little confused.
Just roll another d6, it's fine.
Okay, great.
Let's just get through it.
Yes, sorry.
That's alright. There we go.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay, and then attack number 2.
Okay.
I don't think that. I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
Wow.
16.
Does not hit, no.
Yeah, okay. Yep. That will end her turn.
Okay. Denahi.
All right. Well, so this Cerise is still in this thing's stomach.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. How far? Denahi will have to take like a little detour because he doesn't want to get in the water. But how far will it take Denahi to get to the Behir?
On the ground?
Yes.
What's her full movement?
Like 30?
30?
Yeah, 30.
She get right behind that box. Ouch.
That is not close enough. That is not close enough. Okay, question. When Torque was, or not Torque, when Seian was hitting the Behir, did Denahi notice if it was hurting Cerise as well?
I didn't actually hit the Behir, I just commanded it.
Yeah, he didn't attack yet.
Fuck, okay. Alright, this is what's gonna happen.
Check your,
I saw it.
yeah. There's options, I guess.
Yeah. She will... Fuck it, she's gonna do it. Fuck it, she's gonna do it. Oh, God, I hope this is not a bad idea. She is gonna run as close as she can. So she's in one of those boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And she is going to Misty Step above the Behir, and it's gonna try to behead it with her scythe.
Oh, she does have that as a bonus action, yeah?
Please.
I think it's a bonus action.
Is what a bonus action?
Misty Step, right? Yeah.
Misty Step? It is a bonus action.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is bonus action.
Roll for attack.
Because we just need to get her out of there right now. Roll for attack. And what's the question I have? This she's not flanking with Seian, is she?
No, because it's technically not engaged with anybody right now.
Fair enough. Off with his head. Whoa, that jumped out of the box. I did not see where it was. Okay, hold
I'm
on.
glad we're all struggling with dice trays.
Apparently, it was trying to strike the neck.
Natural 20. I'm not fucking joking. I'm not. Natural 20 and then a 1 on the D4 plus like I think like
Yes,
plus
it
10 or
is.
something.
It's
Okay.
it's a hit, man.
So,
All right, so I'm gonna do this with Warple board because it's 12d12 and it's a crit. Lord.
so
all right.
12d12 is 144 plus.
Right. 1 second.
Has she ever crit with that?
She's only quit with it once. She's only quit with it once.
Jeez, this
All
is
right,
what I
so
get for
I can
giving
go
her this stuff.
as high as 10, and with her and with this
I
scythe,
hope you're seeing this.
I think she might be listening. All right, here we go. So this is going to be the first roll. Roll it. Roll all. Roll all.
Holy crap. 56.
56. So 144
56.
plus 56.
Hold up. Wait. I got to roll 2 more. Okay, so minus.
Is it plus 56?
Roll.
I'm doing the math for you.
Nice. Double
Plus 16 plus 27.
Yep.
Oh, hang on. Plus
Glad you have a handle on this. I have no idea.
259 points of damage. The choice is yours.
Denahi's just swiping off the head, and she is probably the soul's probably going to be drunken into the scythe. She doesn't care.
Okay.
She just wants this thing to throw up.
So
her friend.
Denahi
And the
runs.
head flies to me, and I catch it. And put it in my bag.
Denahi runs and leaps off the box. As she leaps off the box, like Nightcrawler appears right in front of the creature's neck. Saying, you see this, and you see what she's holding. It's her staff. But her staff has this giant shadow scythe coming off of the staff, and it's emanating all this black like residue, and just you see the remnants of this as it flies across. Literally just lobs off the head of this giant creature. Falls by Torque. This giant head is monstrous. It's almost the size of Torque is, and you watch as the creature boom and slams in the ground. Cerise, there, coated with bile, is now at the base of your feet.
Awesome. So Denahi like kind of falls down this huge snake's body and like lands by Seian and looks at.
She would have landed on the other side. Momentum, sir.
Oh really? Okay. Well, when she lands over there, she's gonna call out, "Cerise, you good?" I'll take that as a yes. That was her turn. Does she still have sight on Rakana?
What are you trying to do?
No, nothing yet. But does she have sight on her?
Rakana has 3/4 cover, but yeah, you can see some of her.
That's all I need. Denahi is done. Nico is gonna fly over and flame attack the woman with the wings.
Okay, roll for an attack for Nico.
Here we go.
Roll a perception check, Tallulah, please.
Nico did a natural 1.
Okay.
So that's a horrible miss.
Doesn't he get 2?
That had to follow up the nat 20.
I think he gets 2 wing attacks. I'm pretty sure.
He's going again! Ugh. Oh my god. This dice has been really good, but I feel like I might have to retire it. Alright, so to hit...
Purple.
It's plus 8 to
Let's see what
hit.
we got here. Plus 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 total.
Misses.
It's okay.
Never mind on
let's
that
see.
perception check.
Let's see. Nico has 40 feet of movement. It took 40 feet to get there, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, Nico is done, and Nico's just like flying there. And they're done.
Okay, Torque.
Okay, I don't actually know where I'm at, but I'm gonna move to attack. Sorry, I'm looking at the stream.
You don't see the battle map anymore?
No, I don't. But I'll go towards that's big boss, whatever they
Yeah,
are.
you can go by her. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
you need.
and I will swing.
Okay, go for it.
I will just use this, and that is a plus. Sorry, crap, wrong thing. That is plus 18, so that hits.
Okay.
And they are just a normal, whatever person, I guess.
As far as your weapon is concerned, yeah.
So 23 plus 11, so 34 points of damage.
Okay.
And I will attack again.
Okay.
Oh god, that was not good. 22 to hit.
Hits. Make sure
And
your
it will
maps are
take
locked, by the way, everyone.
They will take an additional 39 points of damage.
39 more points of damage, okay?
Yep, that's my turn.
I love hearing that 22 to hit is a bad roll.
For me, it is. For me, it is.
At the end of Torque's turn, can everybody make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Here we
Always
go,
with the
here we
dexterity
go.
here. Oh, I forgot you loud.
Should I make one for Tallulah as well?
Oh, I
Yes.
should make it in
And
the-
Denahi.
do it in this.
Copy that, copy that.
But I have advantage. Okay, so 12. That makes it a 16.
16, okay? Cerise?
I have a 19, Tallulah has an 11.
Oh boy. Okay. Jadobi?
12 for Saiyan.
Okay.
Jadobi got 17, and Denahi got a 29.
Nico?
Fuck, Nico.
Boy.
Okay, fuck Nico.
Shut up, Eric. All right, let's see. 14, 15, 16, 16, ooh, 17, 18, 19, 21. 25 for Nico.
25 for Nico. Okay, so like her master. Got it. So you all watch as Torque goes up there and gets close and wham starts hitting Rakana. You watch and you see over this way, over here, if you can see. Can you see my cursor?
I can.
Mhm.
Yes.
So the entrance where you came in, you watch as the water starts to kind of bellow. And you watch as the entire cavern is filled with this giant monstrous wave, and it slams into all the islands. Every single one of you, except for Denahi and Nico, fail the save. You all take
Oh,
85 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my
85?
god, 85?
That's half for me.
Okay. And it's half for
Oh.
Nico and Denahi, and I'm about to do that right now for them. So half of, what did I say, 85?
That's what you said.
42. So
85.
Denahi and Nico take 42 points of damage.
Oh,
Don't like
holy
that.
hell.
As this
Holy
giant
hell.
tsunami slams into all of your spaces. And you're all knocked prone as well, by the way.
Oh,
So just-
insult to injury.
Just as a point of interest on that, that wasn't a spell or magical effect, was it?
I mean, it's a legendary action, so how do you...
Okay.
Why do you ask?
Oh, well, but
I asked because
hold
I have
on,
advantage
now
against spells and
that,
magical
now that
effects.
I'm near her, if it's within 5 feet of me and she's casting a spell, I get a free attack.
You can attack, sure. What was that?
Oh, it was a spell? Oh, Denahi would have tried to
That'll
counterspell
hit.
it.
And she'll take 41 points of damage.
Okay.
Denahi totally would have tried to counterspell that. I thought it was like a layer action thing.
I mean, it kind of is, but I'm letting Torque get a swing. It is.
Well,
it
if
is.
you do anything,
It's a layer
magical,
action, so technically
5
she
feet.
didn't cast a spell, but I'm letting you
Oh,
get a
okay.
reaction to that.
Because
Because technically she moves out of your space as this is happening, so I'll allow the
opportunity.
opportunity attack. Yes. Okay.
But it wouldn't have been considered a magical effect.
No. Well, it's a layer action, so the layer itself is doing this thing.
Got it.
She.
The-
Close to me, bitch. Whatever you do, I get attacked.
Denahi needs to do a concentration check. She did not get a nat 20, so bless
And then
fades
look
on
at the
everyone.
enemy. Like that's how that works. Never mind.
Hold
And
on.
then
A
that-
second. What'd you say, Jadobi?
Bless fades on everyone because Denahi did not make her concentration check. Now it's my turn to make my concentration check on trying to keep this healing spirit there. I would have to do like a nat 20. It would have to be a nat 20. I did not roll a nat 20, so the
Okay.
spirit fades.
Okay.
Can you update Tallulah and Denahi's character sheets?
What's that?
Can you update Tallulah's character sheet with the damage?
Oh, I did not update hers. I updated Nico and Denahi, and Tallulah takes
Yeah.
85.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Ouchie, ouchie.
Ouchie, ouchie.
Whose turn was it? It was Torque. Now it's Jadobi's turn.
Yeah, it's my turn. Jeez, that hurt a lot. Very well. Very well. All right, first things first. Chris, I don't know if it matters, but every dawn Denahi can roll to repower her staff, and it's fully powered now. She had 15 charges on it. Even if I rolled the ones, it would still get at least like 8 charges back.
So,
So
what's your
hers-
question? It was fully charged. Yes.
It is, yeah. Well, I'm looking at her sheet that says she only has 15 charges, but she should have the full 20.
That's just
So I'm
because
just
she
saying
didn't
that-
update it. Yeah. But you did the Shadow Scythe. Isn't that charges? I can't remember. No, that's once per day.
No, it's not charges.
So
Plus
that
per day.
thing's gone. Yeah.
All right, but she still has. She's fully loaded on her staff. And for me, I'm fully loaded on mine. All right, cool. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I will use an action to use my staff, my magical item.
Are you gonna stand up?
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit my staff 3 times as it shines like a star. And through it, I will use one of my warden spells. Equipment, staff. And now I'm going to cast Mass Heal on the team.
What's the range
So
of it?
the range,
It's a 30-foot radius.
yeah, so it's a 60-foot diameter sphere. I can place the sphere wherever I wish.
Up to 60 feet away.
to 60 feet away.
Yep.
So yeah, you could probably get everybody.
I
So-
coincidentally had Mass Heal open as well for similar.
Oh, hey!
What
It's
level are you?
alright.
What level are you casting it at?
At mass heal?
Mass Heal.
I think no, not mass cure wounds. No, I'm
Mhm.
casting mass heal. So it's
Okay.
gonna be 700 points throughout the party.
That's a 9th level spell.
Through the staff, yes. So that's 10 charges gone.
So 1 second. She's gonna be a dick.
So then, what the information I said was not correct, or it was not specific to that.
It's okay. It's okay.
It would be I'd have to get a 19 to dispel that, right? Or higher.
Yes.
And
That is
my
correct.
spell modifier is a 6. I'm gonna do this. (17 plus 6 is 23. She dispels your spell.
Yep. Okay. Yep. That's cool. That's fine. Well, that's gone. So now it's time to bring out the hefty bonus action. Here we go again.
Here we go.
I am going to cast at 7th level Healing Spirits.
You just cast a spell though.
No. Well, no, I used the magic item.
That's still
using
casting.
arrows as a magic item.
That's still casting a spell. That's an action.
Well, no, using a magic item is different than casting a spell.
But you're casting a spell with the magic item, so it's still casting a spell as an action. So you have a bonus action healing something. You can do it, but what level are you doing it at?
Jesus.
If you remember my second spell,
Yeah. Let me think.
you can do
No,
it
I have
at
to
second level, and then
Now I have to think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I remember all the things.
okay.
I remember all the things.
I don't actually know what this is, so.
Oh, so Cerise and anyone else who's watching, I allow people to cast a second spell, like second level or below. If it's like Denai could do it if she does like a sorcery
A
point
Misty
or
Step?
whatever. Or if that spell is like what he's doing, if it's over a 2, you can do it, and you can make a Constitution save, and depending on what you're doing and the DC, you could like pass out or die. You know, it depends on what you cast. Like if, for example, if Denai casts 2 fireballs, she might go into a coma. Like that's the kind of like you can do it, but the toll that it would take on your body in that amount of time would.
There's detrimental side
Okay.
effects.
Yes, there's the word.
I'm gonna yell out to every. Well, maybe I shouldn't yell it. I'm gonna use the earpiece. Everyone, it's definitely time to use those potions that we have. Use them. So I guess I'm gonna use my bonus action to drink a superior healing potion.
Okay.
That is. Fuck, I don't even know what it's. What's the
Eight-
superior healing?
8d4 plus 8.
I'm so fucking pissed. 1, 2, 3,
I'm sorry.
4,
That's rough.
5,
Vorpal
6,
will do it for you.
7, 8. Yeah.
He likes to do it.
3, 5, 6,
I'm
7,
gonna-
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 plus what?
8.
28 points.
So I heal for 28 points. Do I wish
Oh,
to
sorry.
move? 28. Do I wish to move?
Gonna make that private.
I'm gonna move right here. Right here.
Okay.
And I'm done.
You're done. It's now her turn. She's just sees this giant bird in front of her face.
And he's screaming, bird, bird, bird.
Yeah,
A
she's
bird
gonna
is a
take
bird.
2 attacks
Bird,
with her
bird,
trident
bird.
on Nico for 19 to hit. I don't even know. Does 19 hit?
No, yes, it hits.
Okay.
Nico, 18.
And then a 20 would hit. Okay, so Nico takes 72 points of piercing damage and 20 points of psychic. Oh,
Are you gonna handle that?
Nico's gone. So as she takes the 2 swipes with the trident, you watch as Nico's form, it screams in pain and kind of starts to change its shape and then just dissipates. It ends her turn. Cerise.
Cerise stands up. Ugh. I assume the water washed off some of the bile, so there was that bonus.
You got a bath?
So the 85 points of damage. And she flies up, tries to get herself as centered as possible around everyone so that she can cast Mass Cure Wounds.
What level?
I'm gonna cast it at 5th level. How many of those does she get?
This is a new round.
Well, it's true. Didn't she give it twice last round? Alright. Anyway, yeah, okay. So, that is not enough.
No, it's not. She failed.
Haha, haha, haha. Okay.
Minor victories.
Okay.
I hate her.
So yeah, so anyone who's within 30 feet of me,
Okay.
will get 3d8 healing. Plus 5. So 13 HP back.
Great. Everybody gets 13.
It's,
Okay, and then she
something. Thank you.
Hey, And then she will use a superior healing potion on herself.
So go ahead and roll that for yourself. Seian.
It doesn't take an action to stand back up again, does it?
Half your movement.
Half your movement.
Half movement. Okay. Am I seeing the board correctly? Is
She's not that high.
Ms. Merfolk up in the air right now?
Barely. I put the wrong visor. She's about 5 feet off the ground.
Okay, so not like flying in the sky or anything.
No, she's kind of hovering on like a wave, so she's floating on water.
Is she close enough that I'd be able to move in for an attack?
What's your movement?
Well, if I lost half of it standing up, that'd be 15 feet left.
Yeah, you can make it.
Cool. So, seeing that Cerise is up in the air and seems to have herself under control, my focus is now on the source of this mass amount of damage that just happened, and he doesn't appreciate it too much.
Okay.
He turns towards her and charges towards her, activating a oh shoot, where is it? There it is. The Thunderous Smite on his sword, and takes an attack at her with his sword.
Okay, roll for attack.
That would be a. Let me get to my actual weapon. 28
Hits.
to hit.
Does 28 hit solo?
Yes, it hit.
Fantastic. So
Did you not hear me when I said it?
No, it
Okay.
didn't come through.
Got it. Sorry.
That's 2d10. Which will be 19 plus 18. So that would be, what was that? 19 plus 18 would be 37 plus the Thunderous Smite, which is 2 additional d6. Which would be an additional 6. So now I can't math here. So what was that? 18 plus 19, 37 plus 6, so 42.
42.
And as a result of the Thunderous Smite, they need to do a Strength saving throw.
11.
11 does not succeed. They are pushed back 10 feet away and knocked prone.
Okay. We don't even get to that because the choice is yours.
Fantastic.
Nice!
In the surge of anger at what just happened to my friends around me, Seian charges in with vigorous energy, his blade glowing with thunderous energy. He strikes down upon her and splits her in twain.
Okay. And as you charge through with your blade and you slice down, cleaving her in, you cut her in half. Is that what you were doing?
Yes.
Yeah. As you cut her in half and her body slams on the ground, all the water that is kind of protruding and like waving up out of the water, all like the little waves that are kind of coming out, like they were about to come back in again. They all and settle, and you watch as the waves around you settle as well. And she is dead.
Oh shit!
As her body just kind of slams on the ground and dissolves a little bit, everyone kind of takes their breath and regroups for a second. What do y'all want to do?
Excellent work, Seian. I'm just saying.
Wow. Thanks for that. I was getting pretty worried.
He's good. We're all good. We're all alive in one piece.
So it would seem, I think Cerise dunks herself in the water and tries to like scrape off the rest of the acid pile.
Okay. Jidobi, what are you doing?
It's my turn.
Yeah. You're no longer in initiative. You can do whatever.
Oh, we're not? Okay. I'm gonna run over to where they were fighting, where she was right in the wave.
Okay.
Does anyone see a crystal or a gem anywhere?
You all can do a
Jim?
investigation check if you want.
Seian is still caught up in the adrenaline of the attack and notices nothing.
16.
16.
But I'm also. She'll come over
Okay.
after centering herself.
19 in perception.
Okay.
18 for me.
18. Okay. You don't see any gem, but Jidobi, as you get closer to this creature, you feel you feel sweaty. You feel like your skin is getting moist, and you kind of look down and you look at your skin, and it feels like almost like the water genasi walking around. You have you just look like you're wet, and you all watch as Jidobi, this water just starts kind of dripping off of him, like he is just dripping with sweat, and you see the water collecting below him, and he starts to rise off the ground, 5, 10 feet, 20 feet off the ground, and you see his body almost turning parallel with the ground, and all this water is just pouring off of him, and you see his eyes and his head roll back, and his eyes roll back blue, and as this happens, you watch as the water level in the entire place rises 10 feet, and a similar wave starts to be created before Jidobi snaps out of it, and then all the water kind of calms down. The water in the entire place goes back to the normal water level, and you land back on the ground.
Are you alright, my friend?
Okay, I think it's here. I think we have it. I think it's really close. That only happens when we get one of the power gems. So it's really close.
Okay. Cerise, what was your check?
16.
16. So after this happens, you all kind of get close to Jidobi. I mean, this is like naturally you see what's going on, and you're trying to help figure out what's going on. And as you flutter close, you see that the rest of the body of this merfolk creature starts to dissolve into the ground. And as it does, you see that there's several little small plants and like algae that's like inside of her, like her organs are almost algae. And as that algae starts to dissipate, you watch as it poofs into like this weird like fungal spore that just exploded with this dust. And you see you see this yellow dust. Please make a wisdom saving throw, Cerise. You see this dust start to flutter around, and she's covering her face. It's fine.
12.
12.
I'm sorry. What kind of check was this? I'm sorry.
Wisdom.
You have advantage because of Hero's Feast.
Oh. 12.
So as you cover your face and your nose, kind of freaking out, this dust it's not natural. It doesn't just poof and go everywhere. It poofs and goes straight for you. And as it does, you instinctually go, and then you watch as this dust pours into your nose and your mouth and your eyes, and you all watch as her eyes glow yellow, and she kind of has this surge of energy kind of flow through her.
Looks
and
familiar.
then it dissipates, and you feel different.
That looked familiar. Yeah, you have it. That's what that was. Yep.
What?
That was one time a couple of gems back where it broke into.
When you asked Facina, or you told Facina you ate the gem. Is that what happened to you?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, we ate the gem.
And now you have allergies.
I know you know it's gonna be still funny for a little bit. It's.
So, I will add the special abilities that are added and bestowed upon you, Cerise. Jidobi, you now have the ability to call on a tsunami with your staff. So, after that very interesting battle, and I didn't think I was going to be able to digest anybody. That was really cool. Thank you all for sticking around and bearing with us through the technical difficulties. The internet today has been pretty bad. We didn't quite get to our goal. It's all right, but we will circle back on Monday. Almost there.
We're getting close. So close.
So thank you all for.
Throw the shirt. Call some people, man.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching the show. Don't forget to check out the
Thank you, Cerise.
Fable 42's Indiegogo campaigns. Go ahead and check that out. Again, this is Vorpal Board. The Vorpal Board is an amazing platform that we've been using all day today. If I had better internet, we wouldn't have this issue as we are. But don't forget to catch the next episode of The Origins of Ukodor on Monday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time, and Catch us
Come
next
back
week for the next
for some
chapter
good
of
week,
the
yeah.
Realms of Ukodor here at 6:30, and we'll see you all next week.
Before we go, slow-mo high five, Cerise. We got the gems.